Not live yet.
Okay, you can start now.
All right. So why don't you pick me up where you guys left off? I left before the dragon attack. What happened?
The dragon attack.
All right.
That's about right.
Thank you.
End of summary.
Are we all?
Yeah,
are we
pretty
all
much.
dead? Are we like
No.
all?
No one's dead, but me and Ember got captured.
Yep.
Again.
Again.
Like normal.
Man. Yeah.
No. Dragon attacked, it downed Seth with breath. Ember went to rescue him, it downed Ember. And
With
it carried
breath?
him away. No,
Yeah.
not with
Well,
breath.
no, it did not down me. It grabbed me, and
Wait,
then I
it
was
didn't
down
actually.
in the
It was attacking you while it was flying off with both of us.
I mean, yeah.
He was
You
shooting
can't
it with fire.
capture the one of us without the other one.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, they would just break the
Yeah.
game.
Honestly. All right. So the rest of us are pretty much asleep in this one area.
I'm kind of a fan of this brewing bromance between Zeph and Ember.
Yeah.
But, you
I
know,
know it's great.
Yeah, it is-
Boros Paladin and wait, no, Boros Monk and then Azorius Soldier. They have similar principles and ideologies, so I guess that makes sense, kind of.
I think about it.
I mean,
at this point,
Bo-
it has no homerock subtext, so it's fine.
Please, I said bromance.
It's been on 3 occasions now. You've either captured both me and Zeph, or at the very least, you have put me and Zeph in the same cell.
So now homerock subtext is coming on the 4th capture. That's what that means.
See, no, we just had a discussion about this. You weren't there. Oh wait, were you there?
What?
The bards?
The bards,
Yeah.
yes, they are the problem of Dungeons and Dragons, and I hate them so much.
Well, when he has to play a bard now, when he has to multi-class bard, it's great.
Why
Uh,
I
one
mean, my
of-
backup's a bard, so if
My
we
backup
die,
is also a bard.
Why
Oh,
one
oh,
of
this is even
homoerotic
better.
subtext bard when you can have all of us playing homoerotic subtext?
No, it's okay if you play bards, right? But like, at least allow me to, if you want to, like flirt with people or like hook up with NPCs, I always employ this tactic of cut to black. I don't want to partake in any of that.
Honestly,
Yeah,
gay
that's
lover
good.
bards would probably be like the best situation because then they would just flirt with each other and you would not have to interrupt it.
Yeah, cause like in my other
But-
Ravnica campaign, right? There was there's a kid. He kept wanting to like flirt with my NPCs, and I was like, okay, fine, we're gonna cut to black. I was like, why are we cutting this to black? We get to like roleplay everything else. I was like, because someone will find this out and will arrest me. I don't want to be in this position. And
That's fair.
yes. Anyway, enough about bards. So
All right, yeah.
I'll just quickly check the price of turnips on Animal Crossing, and then we'll start.
All right.
Oh, God.
You have a problem.
No,
Bo has a
no.
problem with every game he plays. He just moves
Yeah.
from one problem to a different problem when he swaps games.
But with
I
Animal
mean,
Crossing,
like-
he's not raging.
That's true.
That's
That is
true.
true.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, he was
I
raging a
don't-
little bit earlier last week.
What was it? League at that
Yeah,
time?
about the
Oh.
eggs.
The eggs.
The Easter event finished yesterday, and everybody is so happy that it ended. Some people cheated to get away from an event. They're like time traveled away from the Easter event. It was so bad.
Are you time traveling anytime?
No, I'm not time traveling. I'm playing it vanilla.
Oh wow,
I'm not a cheater.
that's
I
you
mean,
brave man. You
What-
brave man.
I don't see the point of time traveling. The game is meant to be played in small doses every day throughout the year,
I
so you
guess
can.
it's true.
You can add that
Well,
one
like,
to the
didn't it
list
take
of
you, like-
quotes.
What?
Yeah.
I don't see the point of time traveling.
It's fair.
Time traveling sounds so cool.
And it kind of breaks the game. It's technically cheating, and yeah, you just if you
It's fine.
yeah. Anyway, so I would just give
Yeah.
you like an introduction of like what happened. So, you guys are still on your mission to go find out these high-ranking shamans and members of the Gruul clan beyond the Red Waste. And you found out that the Gruuls are gathering at Skarg. I always get this name wrong. Skarg. Yes, Skarg. To partake in a spiritual gathering, a celebration called the Go Mogtag. So you've been told by your superior officers, Valandris and Inquisitor Whitemane, that Gruul clans or some of the members of the Gruul clans have been talking to the Scarlet Brotherhood envoys, and they want to know exactly what their relationship is, what is happening between them, etc. So you set out to uh, venture forth to the Gruul territory. You've encountered some Gruul orcs before from the Slits clan. They did not believe that you're part of the Gruul, so they attacked you guys. You killed them and took their heads as trophies as you were navigating through the ridges.
Okay.
And meanwhile, your Pandaren druid friend, Sori's friend, proclaimed that you guys should rest up before pressing forward to the Circle of Blood, where the Go Moktag celebration will happen. And that we should be more careful because there is dangerous things lurking within the ridge, and also the nearby Sylvana forest, as well as the plains, the white tundra. And one of the dangers of it being an adult white dragon. But Zeph thought it would be a good idea to press forward rather than resting up in this ridges, which was thought to be a trap. So he began to climb up the cliff whilst everybody else was recuperating from the orc fight.
I was like immediately sighted by the dragon. What was the roll? Was it like a nat 20 and a 4?
12.
And the adult white dragon snooped down as he spotted the paladin who can't stealth with heavy armor, and then started attacking everybody. But thankfully, with the cunning use of a wall of flame spell, you were able to hold off the dragon, the white dragon, because he had a fear of flames. And it didn't attack the rest of the party, but it did go to town on Zeph. So he was unconscious, but stable. And then Ember, to still going strong with the bromance to save his buddy, decided to do the dumbest shit ever and run
It
straight
wasn't
into the
dumb.
You, Bo, you gave me an inspiration, therefore your argument is invalid.
Hey, it's fine. Some dumb
I mean,
things
hey,
are
you do stupid
admirable
things.
and inspirational. So I mean, if you
you can do stupid things if it's in line with your character.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, entirely idiotic, but you're careful.
Well, if a dumb and stupid thing is driven by your character motivation, I have to give you inspiration for that. That's what
Yeah.
Ember would do, and that's what you did. I'm not saying as a player you did a dumb thing. Ember as a character did a dumb thing.
Yeah.
It's alright, Bo. You can call it dumb.
It's fine. But then yes, the dragon also grabbed you. The other white dragon who goes by the name. Or he didn't really have a name. It's just that the Pandaren and his clan referred to the dragon as as toothless for some reason. So that's where we're going to start today's session. You two unconscious, being carried off into the dragon's lair, into an icy citadel nearby, still within the high cliffs of the ridges where you guys are at. We're gonna call it the ridges because I'm not a geologist. I don't know what the definition of or like what's the terminology to use here. So we're just gonna go with ridges.
Aren't these fjords? Aren't we in between fjords at this point?
Uh,
It's like rock walls with like small crags.
no, fjord is like it's like it's like a valley within the tundra region.
Yeah.
is
So
what
this.
fjord. No, this is like a massive plain with a lot of rocks, jagged and spiky rocks, just starting and crisscrossing everywhere, making some sort of a maze. I don't know what to
Any of
call
us
it.
taking Any of us taking upper level geology course? Say would know.
No, I didn't do
Like a
geologist.
resounding.
I did geology
I
for GCSE, but then
Yeah.
I wasn't good at it. I got a C.
Mm.
I don't even know where most of the countries are. Sometimes I thought Georgia was in the Americas. Apparently, Georgia is not from the Americas. I've
Oh
only
no, Georgia's there's a state called Georgia.
oh right, yes, I have learned that now. Having made the mistake and embarrassed myself in front of my friends, but
Sorry.
it's fine. I'm rambling. Where were we?
Uh, let's see. Let's see if this Stone Forest matches. But we're also pretty much sleeping. So yeah, pretty much that.
Okay,
Stone Forest.
so I guess we're gonna start with Gul, Nara, and Ember. Not Ember. Sorry.
Wolfie.
Wolfie even. His name is Sorry
My
White Wolf,
nickname.
but we all thought it was too anime, so we're just gonna start calling him Wolfie, which is
I feel like it's
more
more anime.
It's
palatable.
more anime now.
Wolfie is not anime. It's fine. So one thing I would tell you, Gul, is that your absorbed, stolen spells have returned after you long rested, and you also all leveled up to level 8.
Yeah.
Some of you have
Yep.
got more powerful. We can roleplay that if you like, with your
Mhm.
class abilities.
Indeed.
So if you could just give a summary of what sort of things you've got all gained this level, even the dying captured prisoners of the adult white dragon.
I will have these abilities for one fight, and then I have a new character.
Yep.
Well, let's hope that it doesn't come to that. Let's hope that the other
Hopefully.
3 will. Well, technically, the dragon has not killed you guys yet. You guys are still alive. It's just keeping you guys as a prisoner for some reason. We'll come to that in a bit. But yeah, just could you just explain what sort of powers you got at this level?
Higher Constitution.
Pretty solid. More HP. No, not higher Constitution. Tough feet. So more HP.
Oh right, tough feet. Cool.
Destroy Undead, which is pretty hype. I already had Divine Strike. It's pretty much it, honestly.
You have so much health point now. Holy shit. 91 health points. Nice.
It's more than me.
Ooh.
2 4th level spells now. I went from 0 to 2. It's
Oh,
pretty
very
hype.
nice. Looking forward to all the.
But yeah, I feel like I now have to embrace my role as a frontliner. Because a frontliner is with the dragon.
You are the frontline force now at the moment.
I am the frontline force, yeah. Which
Yeah.
is not good.
See,
Oh, you just what do you call it? It's spiritual guardians, and then you just
Mhm.
dodge. That's the entire cleric tactic, and it works very.
I was literally about to say that in my last night session. All the cleric did was dodge, and
Yeah.
against like every turn, right? He realized earlier on he's a very new player, by the way. Like he has 0 Dungeons and Dragons knowledge, experience. So he realized that if he just dodged with his armor class of 18 at like level 3, none of the enemies would hit him with disadvantage.
Nothing could hit it.
Yeah, just by dodging, and then all he did was dodge and then use a prayer, healing word to heal people.
Yo,
valid
battle
tactic.
medic, full battle medic.
Yeah,
It's great.
he asked me if he should get like a bonus action cantrip, and would you guys recommend anything? Because I couldn't think of anything. Sacred
There
Flame
aren't
is-
any.
is
There
it-
isn't any.
No.
No, there's
No, all cantrips are actions.
there is
I
one.
see.
There is 2.
Three.
Shillelagh and Magic
Oh
Stone.
yes, but
But
they're
they-
they're preps. They're not.
Yes.
Yeah.
They prepare actions.
He might just want spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to have him just dodging his spiritual weapon attacks the people around him. That would be very funny.
Spiritual weapon, spiritual guardians, plus dodge. That's all you
Yeah.
need to do. As a
Yeah. So,
Alright.
you all begin to wake up. It's a chilly, wintry morning. You guys are still under the cliffside. Um, the winds started picking up again. The stream of torrent of wind, the fast-moving wind, darting back and forth between the ridges, laying some sort of a path, is still active. So yes, you three begin to wake up after having rested. You still don't know if Zeph and Ember are still alive. Uh, you don't know what to do, whether you should go after them or not.
Indeed.
I arise from the bucket, even more powerful than previous. Yeah.
Welcome back to the world of Waken, Cole.
Yeah.
Tara says that she's setting up her alchemy kit to start preparing some of your things.
Oh, God, that's. What happened?
Which part?
Well, I turned off and then I heard screaming before I
When
powered.
did you turn?
I don't know. Like, Zeph was climbing the ridges or something.
Ah, yes,
Uh,
a
you
dragon
missed a
attacked
lot.
and took them away.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so
They
now we
dead?
have to see what I hope not. I don't know.
No idea.
Well, where's the dragon? Is there bodies
It
here?
took off that way, and it seems to have a cavern over there, so we can
Hmm.
follow it and investigate. I'll just
Alright.
finish this up if you don't mind.
Okay.
I think we could use every boost we need if we do to take this off.
Oh god, we have to fight a dragon. Damn.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
just a random question. Is that axe still in the amber?
Yes, it's still there.
Yes, the great axe is still embedded within the massive boulder. Unfortunately, Sori did not manage to pry it out. He did try though.
Yeah, I was trying with my -1.
Thanks, man. Let me just double check if this spell's a ritual.
Yeah, I'm tempted, but I don't want to spend an hour for this ritual.
Oh, it's like 10 minutes.
I gotta identify it takes an hour.
Oh. It's 10 times. Do I want to cast a third level spell on this? I mean,
identify takes 11 minutes as a ritual.
Oh, will it take only 11 minutes?
It's 10 plus the original casting time.
Oh, I thought it was like the I must have been how long
10
I could
times?
use it for. Yeah, still learning casting spells.
Are you using a spell slot to cast Identify?
As a ritual, because I got one of my perks, I could read a.
Yeah, you took the ritual caster Book of Shadows
Yeah,
invocation.
Book of Shadows. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was trying to remember what the word was.
Yeah. So now you can cast Identify as a ritual. So it's 11
Yeah.
minutes. Ooh, Book of Ancient Seizure. Didn't go past the blade, the best one arguably out of all of them.
Yeah, I didn't take the blade one. I thought I'd go different
makes
instead of
sense.
going for a hex blade.
Yeah.
So
Blade is only good if you're doing melee.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll spend 11 minutes looking around this axe and ritual casting identify on it.
Okay. What level are you using a spell slot to do this, right? Or how does this work?
No.
It's a ritual,
It's a
so just cast
ritual.
it.
I just cast it at level 1.
Okay. Also, I wanted to ask if I could archive Rin, by the way. We probably don't need this character anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, you can archive him.
You should probably wait till we get back to town. Oh, I guess you can get him back if you archive, right? Just because we will eventually sort out his stuff. It's just we're not back.
Okay, yeah, oh fine. I should be able to retrieve it back up from. I print screened his inventory anyway.
Oh, that works. Yeah, that will
That's
be
right.
all we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've got
Sorry,
anything
I
else, but I'll let you know.
Sorry, what did you say, Eliza?
I heard something about disconnect.
There we are. I'm back now.
Alright.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a nice picture actually. Zeph, you sent me. That's exactly what I had in mind. I don't know what is the name for
Alright.
it. This kind of rock formation.
Stone forest, apparently.
Oh, stone forest.
Ooh, fancy.
That looks amazing.
Right.
Um,
We'll drag this. I will attempt to drag this thing out of the amber another time.
okay, so you're casting identify.
Yeah, it'll take 11 minutes for me.
Yeah, you begin to take and you begin to. How do you do this ritual? What do you do to prepare?
I literally pull out my book and I'm kind of like mumbling to myself the incantations to cast a spell, and I'm walking around as much as I can around the axe to get as much
Have I
look of it.
Have I seen this individual with his?
No. It's the first time I pulled my book out.
Oh, what's that?
I think if I'm doing ritual, I can't talk to someone else, can I?
If it has verbal components, then no.
I believe he's busy. He'll tell you later, okay, girl?
All right.
Narius keeps on doing whatever alchemical stuff she's doing.
Okay.
Seems to be prepping some minor potion kind of.
Okay. Cool. So you begin you did scrounge some alchemical reagents
Yes.
from the South Mall Tower on your route
Yes.
here. So you begin to prepare some of that.
Specifically, I'm making the mutagen celerity.
All right. Excellent.
It's one of my new features for this level.
Okay.
What are you making?
It's a trial of sorts that might give me an edge if we are to actually fight this thing. So don't know if it'll work really, but here goes nothing. If I'm right, it'll make me a little bit faster,
Oh.
more accurate.
So I assume at this point, Wolfie's done.
Yeah. So right about now, your ritual begins to finish, and you extract certain aspects and elements of the magical nature, if at all any, of this great axe. It is a great axe. Actually, as you're carrying out this ritual, you have glimpses of a vision in your head, clouded but at times clear. You see a, an orc warrior. He's very muscular, brown and ash-skinned orc with graying hair, many battle scars all over his body, and in front of him you see uh, three large scaly eggs, about the size of a I want to say about the size of a wheel, like a cartwheel, each of them, and he's holding this great axe. Um, and in your vision, you see clearly him charging towards these eggs uh, and swinging this great axe and destroying all three of the eggs. And you see the egg yolk and splurt out everywhere. It takes it's surprisingly a lot harder to crack these eggs. It has a very thick, scaly hide to it. Each of the eggs a different hue of ash color and snow white and slightly light blue color. But he, after a lot of stress and a lot of work, he managed to crack open all of this. And you see two of them, nothing's inside, just York, just spilling forth all over the snowy floor. But the last one he cracks open, and you see this disgusting looking massive chicken like creature just spews forth out, and then just covered in yolk and mucus like substance, and it kind of tumbles across the snow floor. It lies there motionless, and the orc slowly approaches towards it. Still, his great axe covered in yolk by his side, and he kind of looks down on this weird creature. Uh, as he looks down, your vision grows clear, and you realize this is a a dragon wormling. It doesn't have any scales. It doesn't have any kind of his wings are not properly developed at all. You can barely see them, but it lies there motionless. A moment passes, few moments passes, and he contemplates casting his axe down to get it over with. Um, but then he, both you and the orc realize that the dragon wormling kind of begin to breathe a bit. Maybe it's still alive. So he kneels down onto the snow and then puts his hand up against the dragon wormling's chest, and you see this weird hues of green and yellow glow around his hand, and the glow kind of travels all the way around, rotating around this dragon wormling on the floor, and it slowly begins to get back, uh, not get back up. Sorry, it slowly begins to rise his head to look at this orc, and that's where this vision kind of fizzles out. You do know that this is a great axe. Is a +2 weapon, and whilst you're attuned to this weapon, your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained.
Okay.
And you do know that a very strange unknown spell is affecting it, but you don't know what spell it is. Actually, roll an Arcana check.
First roll.
20.
Ooh, 20.
You know that deep within the minerals, you sense a great curse that's lurks inside this great axe. It's not really dormant, but the nature of the curse is incomprehensible to you. But you do sense that this is not necessarily a great axe that you should wield lightly. The care should be taken when you're trying to attempt to attune to this item. Is what you gather.
Okay. After that, you'll see Saray literally just jotting everything down in his book.
Mhm.
Anything interesting as I reach up to the great axe and try to yank it out?
Quite a
Ah!
lot.
Ah! Should I roll for this?
The hemisphere.
We all freeze in place in time until he comes back.
We T-pose.
Yeah, so we're loading to the next area.
The suddenly
What?
loading screen.
Yeah, someone hit the button for the next area before we all finish.
Yeah, you just see Saray literally about to talk to Gar before he's like taking the axe off.
Cast guidance on myself. See if I get this before. Ooh.
I'm back. What is happening?
Trying the axe.
Cast a guidance, and I'm trying to pry this axe out of this thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure, go ahead. Roll a strength check.
17 plus a d4.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Don't roll the d4. It won't help. Unfortunately, it is still
Ah,
very difficult to take it up out, even with your I don't know, hyping yourself up with the guidance spells.
hmm. Gosh, this thing's really stuck in here.
Yeah, there's some magical stuff to that. Quite a powerful thing as well. Kind of like a curse, but I'm not sure what it does. But I saw um, a vision when I was trying to identify this thing. Like 3 dragon eggs, I think. This orc tried to destroy them. It took him a lot of effort with this axe. He
Hmm.
managed to do it, but then he found one wormling, the dragon wormling, and brought it back to life.
Hmm.
I see. It might be the one we're figuring out how to deal with, so to say.
But did I get a good look of the orc, like his face and everything?
You saw his behind, but then you were just seeing through his eyes what he saw.
Okay. That reason I asked because I got masking many things, so I thought I could look like him. That was all.
Uh, I guess yeah. Technically, you can copy up certain characteristics, such as his skin color. It's a mix of like this heavy, like redwood tree color and brown color skin with like patches of ash everywhere. He has graying white hair, dreaded in locks. Beads adoring his hair and his beard. Many scar wounds. Very battle worn orc. He seems to be.
So I wave my hands over my face and I attempt to try to look as best I can as him.
Okay.
And this
Do I
is
know the
what
face?
he looked like roughly. I didn't get a good look.
Uh, sure. You can all roll a history check if you like, or religion check, whatever you're good at. Uh,
Hmm. That's a no.
History. Not very good. Religion's good. 26.
okay. So you know that within the Zutar clan, there once was a great orc warrior. Um, he goes by the name uh, Jerdok the Swift.
Hmm.
He's quite prominent in most areas of Ravnica because he was a fearless warrior and he led Zutar clan to prominence and fame with his valor and bravery. Uh, he he led many campaigns hunt down and defeat many dragons. That was uh, causing carnage within the Gruul territories. So
Mhm.
he lived about few hundred years ago. He's long gone.
Ooh. Hmm. DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
I know this. I feel like my character would. If I casted heat metal on the amber, I could pull the sword. I mean, if I casted heat metal on the axe,
Okay.
I could. All right,
Uh,
because amber melts pretty low.
uh, actually, I'll have you know that amber has a very high melting point.
Well, no, but like heat metal turns like metal white hot, and the heat point of metal is way higher.
Okay, let me just Google this. Melting point of steel. Melting point of amber. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. It's it's about 2,700 Fahrenheit for steel, and it's only about 570 for amber. Okay, yeah, perhaps it could work. It might work. You could try that. Did you prepare the heat metal?
Screw it. Yeah, I have heat metal.
Okay.
Once I heard it was like weak, afraid of fire. Let's see if this works. So I grasp the handle, I touch it,
Okay.
and I cast heat metal.
Could you cast a spell so I can read the description, please?
I don't think you want to.
No, I should actually post the description.
Oh yeah. You just press the speech bubble,
I have no speech bubble.
like right next to the spell. There should be a speech bubble. Isn't heat metal a cleric spell?
No.
Is it? Isn't it? Oh yeah, it's a bard spell.
Yeah, it's a bard and artificer druid. So how the hell do you have? Wait, is it
an engineer?
engineer?
Ah, yeah. I
Yes.
always forget that the backgrounds give you extra spells.
Yeah, the guild's got extra
Ravnica.
spells.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's alright.
No.
I've got a description of the spell. Okay, so choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy medium armor. First, glow red hot. It's red hot, first of all, not white hot. So the melting point of that is a lot. I mean, to achieve red hot of a metal is a lot. It requires a lot less energy than white hot.
But I assume it's still hotter than amber.
It doesn't say anything about affecting the magical weapon, though. I thought it would specify.
No, it turns it white hot. I guess it makes it
Yeah,
hot.
it doesn't do anything to the weapon, just the person holding it, really.
Yeah,
But
that's
makes
Like
sense.
permanent damage.
Like how to turn it white hot if it didn't affect anything.
Okay,
around it.
so
I mean, like, it wouldn't do anything permanent, it just makes it hot.
all right. So you attempt to cast heat metal. Your hands warm up. The nearby snow begins to slowly melt, and the weapon, the great axe blade, it has this dual blade, very intricate orc-like design, like these jagged edges, etc. And you see it does heat up with at least the outer layer. Could I ask you to roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus?
Okay. So it's just 1d20 plus. What's the proficiency bonus now? Like 4.
Three.
Three.
Still.
Free
Next
still.
level is
4 next level.
Oh, it's 4 next level. Nice.
yes.
Do we start
Oh,
That one.
natural 1?
Ooh.
Yeah. So your spell heats up, and immediately you hear the some sort of a wail, like a banshee's wail, just echoing throughout the nearby, and like this swift wave of hot energy and air, hot air, just expel out of the axe. You get knocked back immediately, about like 10 feet. You don't take any damage from it.
Did the thing come out though?
You look at it. Unfortunately, it did not come out.
Damn. Gosh, whoever put this thing didn't want this thing to come.
Perhaps you should take note of this and come back to this on a later date.
Ooh.
Because you guys are having difficulty, and you begin to think that you don't have the resources or the power to take it out just yet.
Ooh. Now my character would totally want something unobtainable. So is
Yeah,
that. So want.
yeah, my character wants to know about it.
Okay, so
We're
cool.
also the two people who probably care the least about the two people who just got dragged off.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, if we could take a look at what's happening in the Dragon's Lair, Ember, are you
Sure.
also here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I mean, what's the before we do that? What is the rest of you three doing? Are you making your way up there, or what kind of preparations are you doing? This is good.
Once I am finished with my alchemical stuff, I will look towards the others and ask,
Roll a d20.
shall we set out after them then? Quietly, through the snow? I believe we all have the ability to disguise ourselves, so let's make us look unassuming. Why? Like,
Yes.
perhaps
Yeah.
as we approach.
This thing isn't coming out anytime soon. Huh.
Yeah. We know where
We
it
should probably
is.
head out. Yeah, before it causes an explosion. But yes, we should probably head. Do you know where the mountains are? Do you know where
I saw where it was headed, so I can lead you there. Yeah. And Nara will use the orb to alter her disguise faintly, so she's clad in like white fur instead. So essentially melts into the snowy landscape.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
wearing white clothes.
could I let you know that you saw what Geodok from the Zuta clan was wearing, which was mostly white fur and a lot of bones, accoutrements decorating parts of his fur coat. So you're trying to copy something like that, mostly
Well,
white
if
camouflage.
I would.
if I saw that, I would copy that. Yes.
Yeah, if it's a clan name and a clan face, I guess we're from the Zuta clan.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's a good disguise of wandering up there and being relatively unseen. To begin.
Yeah, so he definitely looks like a good camouflage for a snowy setting like such as this one. Uh, whereas the Slitz clan was is a lot more ash and a lot of volcanic textures, etc. Is what you gathered.
After
Alright.
I'm done, I will also drink the thing I prepared. Listen, the celerity mutagen. So,
Okay.
see me inhale this very small potion. For a brief moment, nothing happens, but briefly these sort of black veins start crawling up my neck.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, that's weird. Weird but good. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm gonna need some time to get adjusted to this. Okay, let's go.
Are you going to be even
Alright.
more fast than you are right now?
My dexterity is currently 20.
Oh my fucking god! I'm sorry. I don't think I'm allowed to swear on the stream.
Would that last?
But
last
doesn't like your
session?
strength like lower by that same amount?
Nope.
Depends on which one it is.
It's a
Yeah.
different side effect.
Okay. Ooh. So what's the side effect as we start walking?
I feel a bit more suspectable to things, I suppose. Ember really needs to not try and scare me right now. I'll be very jumpy.
Yes. Sorry.
No.
You're not there.
I know I'm not.
You feel Ember clap in the distance, like, all right, this is gonna be great.
Fuck's sake.
All right.
Well, at least he's still alive.
Oh, you just turn like jumpy and paranoid. That's what happens.
A little bit, yeah. Essentially.
That's how you're
I'm
fast.
choosing to describe the mechanical effect.
Cool.
No. Yeah. Are you all right? You seem on edge as we start climbing. At this
I am
point,
a little bit. It does put me a little bit on edge, yes, but yeah, I do feel faster. Yes. Let's just go and get this over with, so I can get rid of this.
Man,
Oh.
cocaine's hell of
It's
a
not
drug.
very comfortable.
Yeah. So we'll keep heading up at this point, all the way to the.
Yes, and I will start quietly and stealthily lead the way towards where I saw the dragon soar away.
Okay, cool. Can I ask everybody to roll a stealth check, please? You don't see anything in the vicinity. You see the sky is this beautiful pinkish shade as the sun is rising.
One of us is stealth.
Yeah,
Four.
you guys are just walking straight ahead, whereas Nara, you're with your new disguise, you're very well hidden. I would say right about now the Pandaren druid would bid farewell as he has no interest in rescuing you, so he just takes his leave from you guys. He was just
He just pieces out.
He was
like-
useless, so
yeah, he was just a plot device to help Sori try and get into the party group, but apparently he didn't need it, and he then started dissing him. So yeah, he's just gonna peace out.
I accidentally shot him.
And he shot him as well. You know, what a dick
Ugh.
move.
mm-hmm.
I killed him afterwards.
Yeah, you did. heal him afterwards. So I guess, but he might
I guess I returned.
he might return maybe later. Okay, so right about now, I guess you like I guess because you just pass out and then you have your long rest whilst you passed out, but stable. But and you both beginning to roughly wake up uh, to a sound of like a loud snoring and coughing sound almost like sound. You both begin to wake up to that. Ember and Zeph.
Uh, uh, damn it! Like his hair slightly turns itself back on, but it's short.
Okay.
We need to stop making this a habit, Zeph. I'm gonna be honest.
Does seem to be kind of happening too.
Mm.
Is it safe to open my eyes? I don't like the sound of whatever that is.
I mean, mine are open.
I guess I look around.
It's mostly dark in here, but yeah, sure. Make a perception check, but with disadvantage
It's
if you don't
not
have
dark in here for me.
You have dark vision.
I have perfect vision.
You have perfect vision.
I also
Yeah.
have
Devil
dark
sight.
vision.
I
Oh,
don't.
boy,
I don't
what
have
is
dark
that?
vision. I have perfect vision.
Yes, devil sight. It's pleasant.
Ooh.
I see in darkness as if it's daylight.
Wow.
Ooh.
So, okay, then you clearly see that this is a big icy cavern, and you are on a ledge.
Do your eyes look particularly special as you look around?
I imagine they were like hazel before. I imagine he just has purple eyes. He doesn't realize it now, obviously, but I imagine his eyes are just purple to anyone.
Oh, okay. Ember, then you'd notice that Zeph's seemingly overnight after he got mauled by the dragon, that his eyes color changed into a purple color, which is weird.
It kind of just blinked like twice. Right, whether it's a side effect of being attacked by a white dragon or my own eyesight, I've got no idea. Your eyes are purple. Huh?
Lots of things are purple these days. I think we have more to worry about.
Yeah, no, we have definitely got more to worry about.
Okay, so you look over the ledge, and it seems to be like a massive canyon. You guys are on top of the ledge, thousands of feet deep. The canyon. You don't see the bottom at all. It looks like some sort of a bottomless pit. Just fog covering or cloud maybe. You don't know what's obscuring your view. And it's just like a very thin ledge, only about like 10 feet wide. You see on either side of you there's skeletons. Not many skeletons, some beast skeletons, large elk skeletons. Also, you also see like a couple of wolf-like skeletons in there. Maybe 10 or so humanoid. One of the have tusks for his skull. You know, most likely an orc. Um, and you look around on this ledge. There is a ladder that's leading up to a second level, and then you look above, and directly in front of you there is a cone shaped a cone shaped ledge that's extending even further towards the pit. Um, you both look around. The only thing that's not a skeleton in this small ledge, the snowy ledge, is it seems to be a small, very scrawny-looking orc boy on he seems to be unconscious or not. You don't know. He's wearing white wool fur. He's wounded heavily. Patches of dried blood decorates his white fur coat. He doesn't seem to be carrying any weapon, but he does have a lot of a necklace made of. It seems to be crabs or some sort of a crustacean shell.
Do I have if I pat myself down? Do I have all my stuff still?
Yeah, you all both have all of his stuff.
Well, down is freezing. Yep, down is not an option.
I'll put you guys on the map so you can both clearly know what you're seeing. So do you guys see the map now?
Oh, I've seen
Yep.
this map before.
Yeah. So let's say you both are in this ledge. I don't know if you can see my ping. This ledge. And you're roughly about there. And the orc boy is about here. Maybe he's about. He's quite young, about say 19, 21 years old. He doesn't seem to be awake. He seems to be unconscious. And you still hear the slow rumbling, snoring happening from up above. You don't know where it's coming from.
Okay, the ladder's a good thing, right? Because if there's a ladder, I doubt a dragon needs a ladder. So
But then
we're
again,
alive.
you have to question who put the ladder there next to the dragon.
Well, that's what I mean. It can't be just a dragon if there's a ladder, unless it killed everyone here and decided to sleep here, I guess.
Right. I'm just gonna go check him. And Ember will quietly.
Maybe we just because just in case we get out, and I tap the thing and make the illusion come back, since we've been out way longer than the disguise self.
Okay, you're using these orbs of disguise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, what do you make your usual?
Yeah, just going back to the gruel.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you both take the illusion of a Gruul clan member. Are you adding any kind of further, I don't know, modifications to your disguise, or just keeping it
No,
safe?
not me.
Yes, because it's fairly obvious. Ember doesn't look like a fire ganassi. He looks like a red-skinned tiefling with like horns curving round the back.
Okay. Is your fire? You can technically take it away with the illusion, but it will still be there if someone were to touch your head.
Yeah, that's the same with. That's why I tend to just look like myself with added things on my armor. Because then, if someone touches me, they're actually going to touch me.
Your armor. All right. So Ember, you said you were walking over to this boy, orc boy. Hello.
I think he froze.
He's stuck talking, so I assume that he had some difficulties.
Who?
Can't
Yeah,
hear
Let's
you.
do it again.
Yeah, that's a problem with Discord I'm having at the moment. Occasionally, it'll just stop his voice completely.
Oh, is it mine?
No.
No, it's just
No, it
his
was me.
Discord. I've had it happen a couple of times.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
have to
It did a
reload
lot last night to me.
So many more people using Discord than normal.
Oh yeah.
A few
The Animal Crossing Discord has fucking a million people on there. People making trades. They're using real life money to trade stuff in game.
Hey, yo,
It's
the
like-
market's finally appeared.
Yeah, the new cryptocurrency. You know, there's a stock market in game called the stock market, right? You buy turnips and then you sell it for a higher price to turn a profit. Most often you don't because because you suck at trading. But then people are trading turnips for like real life money. There's a cryptocurrency based on Animal Crossing turnip. It's fucking
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
It makes
Listen.
so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
Time versus money. Yeah, time versus money. Someone took the time to get all this.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right.
So,
So-
yeah, last.
Is this baby or child a cryptocurrency? If we get enough children, we'll be able to sell them for a higher profit.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well,
Okay,
sad.
Emma, you're walking towards the orc on the floor, or what?
Yeah, I'm going to make sure that they're alive.
Okay, as you approach, you do see very slow breathing. His form begins to rise, but he's not like any other orcs. He's very skinny and scrawny. Not, I mean, there's muscly, but you know how orcs are built, like Hulk Hogan and The Rock, right? He's still slightly muscly, but more like, I don't know, Aragorn from a Lord of the Rings kind of build, you know?
Hmm.
He doesn't have broad shoulders.
Well, he's alive, but
Yes, he's got like a mohawk going on, like a black colored mohawk. And he's got like this weird eye marking around his eyes. It's this face paint, black colored face paint around his eyes.
yeah, I don't like this, Seth. I'm gonna be here, and then he'll walk over to this ledge here. If you can, is there a ladder on this side?
No, not
Or-
on that side where you guys are.
Right.
I assume the ledge goes underneath it, though, right? We could walk to the.
Actually no. There's a massive gap from where you guys
Oh,
are
okay.
and then where this ledge is. You can try and leap over it if you so wish.
That would be a
How-
terrible, terrible idea.
Yeah. How tall
far is
is
that?
the
Uh,
cliff face?
okay, so
The-
this cliff face from where you guys are to the top level, about let's say about 60 feet climb, same as the height of the ladder. But this one, sorry, this one, oh shit, what kind of ping? God damn. Where Zeph is to that the higher, even higher, that would be about say 100 and 100 feet to 150 feet climb. Pretty tall. You're like at the very end ledge, and it, you know, the wind is howling right now, and it's very making you guys very nervous because you know a particularly strong gust of wind could knock you off into the ledge where you guys are.
Luckily, I'm weighed down by all this heavy armor.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
so much
you
for
are.
Ember.
I don't wear armor at all.
That just means like you're just a big flat surface for the wind to hit.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
I believe in you.
There's no way you could climb that wall. I can't climb that wall anyway. Yeah, you even less so. Screw it. We have to jump that gap.
I could probably throw you. I'm not so confident about getting across my.
I could jump across myself. I'm going to be honest. It's you I'm concerned about. Getting you across, because I've got a higher likelihood of throwing a house over a gap than you.
Yes, most likely. And if you just make it, well, I've seen you balance on lots of things. If I just make it, I'm probably going to crash straight through that.
Yeah, that's not a good situation at all.
How
Tell you
far,
what.
How far do you think it is?
Best guess, not safe jumping distance.
Bo,
I-
how far do you think it is?
Let's say it's about I don't know,
10, 15,
20 feet, 30
Feet?
feet. Yeah, 30 feet. Let's say 30 to 35 feet.
I could probably make it across, but it's gonna make noise, and I don't know if that would wake up the dragon, which would probably be a bad.
Well, how about stay here? I go across, I go up, and I check it, and then I come back.
It's probably the best idea we've got. Just be careful.
I don't know anything about Careful's. Well, no, it's not my middle name, but that's beside the point. I will go backwards to a decent point, spend a key point to Step of the Wind to double my jump distance, and I will try and jump the gap.
Okay. All right. So the whole ledge, it's very very slippery. You find it difficult to uh find perches anywhere, let alone do like a running start to this. Um,
Okay, that's.
I
I
Yeah,
will
that's
go
gonna
to
make
where
it
it can,
different.
but I will still spend a key point to double my jump distance.
Okay, cool. Sure. Roll a athletics or acrobatics check, and I would just say you do have a backup character, right?
I have
20.
to.
Just gotta make that
That is a 15, Bo.
Okay.
work.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as you begin to run towards it, your left hand just slips and you begin to tumble. Zeph, if you want to try and
Yeah,
catch
I'm
him,
definitely gonna try and get him.
please make a athletics. So he is beginning to roll off the ledge.
No.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Ooh,
Okay,
15.
you just catch him in the nick of time. He is hanging off the ledge, and you see some snow and some rocks just where he had this tumble just slide off the ledge, and it just disappears into this thick, heavy mist down below. If any,
Yikes.
I yank you back all the way onto the edge.
yeah, you do so.
Okay, I owe you. How many? You know what? I've lost bloody count now. That's no. You can't. You can't get a running start on that. That's too slippery.
Yeah, it looked like it.
There's only one other option I can think of. Can you give me a boost up this ledge? I could try jumping off.
60 feet up. You realize if you don't make it all the way up, it's going to be a lot harder to catch you than it was just.
Yeah, but
That's
there's no other way around. I guess I'll gotta try again.
Okay.
Just hang on. Just let me. So, I'm going to put a javelin, and I'm just going to like smash it into the wall as hard as I. Well, no, we don't want to wake the dragon. Is this like ice up here, or is it rock face?
You don't know. It's most of it is covered in ice. Some parts of it could be there's like an underlying rock there, but you don't want to risk it. It might just be too heavy
Yeah.
rock, ice even.
Ooh.
I was thinking somewhere to anchor a rope, but I don't have pythons because I wasn't expecting to mountain climb, so I don't really have anything designed to.
It makes. Why would an arrestor carry around mountain climbing equipment?
Yeah,
anyway?
exactly.
Right, I've got another idea. It's again not brilliant, but instead of jumping the gap, I could. We did it during training. Wall running. Sounds a bit insane, but I try and use the wall and its natural formation to run across the wall.
Go for it, Ezio. Assassin's Creed this. Go for it.
I was thinking Titanfall.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have the ability to run across vertical surfaces?
That's
No.
ninth level.
Plus
We're
all
one
that,
level
right?
too low.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about, Ember?
I don't know, but You know what? Sure. He's gonna spend another key point.
But this time you're using the wall to run rather than the.
Yes,
Oh,
like trying
okay.
to follow the wall.
All right.
Do you have to declare inspiration use before or after a roll?
Before.
Before, yeah. Sure.
In that
So
case,
sure, you can roll
I'm using it.
acrobatics check with advantage then.
Come on.
Oh, natural 28.
Hey.
Okay.
He makes it.
So you did see some of your Boros Legion soldiers do this, and you had a couple of trying before, but you know you think you could do it, and you do the most cleanest parkour wall running. It looks so cool, but only Zeph was here to see it, and he doesn't particularly think it's cool. But yeah, you slide across.
Hey, don't decide what I think is cool.
Okay,
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
hot takes.
I didn't
Hot
mean to
takes.
take your decisions away from you. Think what you want. Maybe Zeph does think it's cool, and
He thinks it's useful.
and your bromance meter goes up a bit as you run across like a ninja. I don't know if you guys seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the movie, but it looks kind of like that, and you safely make it across the ledge over here. Um, but you do make enough ruckus that you hear a small cough coming from the orc boy. Not, yeah. So let's just quickly move over to the other side. So,
You're cutting out a little for me.
oh, am I?
Okay.
Do you guys
Yeah,
hear me?
like, no, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Okay. So Eliza, Nara, you saw where the dragon was heading towards this icy fortress-like I want to say formation at the top of the nearby hill, still within the ridges, and you begin to very successfully lead the rest of your party towards this. As you approach, the wind is strong here and it's very cold, and you don't see many wildlife anywhere. You don't see many birds or anything like that flying overhead. And you do see some animal carcasses and bones scattered throughout in front of I guess, the courtyard of this icy fortress. And this is
Does it look like a pre-built fortress?
the what?
Does it look like a pre-built fortress? Like this was here?
No. So this is more like a fortress made of ice and rock over many hundreds of years by natural formation. But then there's elements of non-natural modification. You think probably by the dragon, perhaps. Not unlike Eliza's ice castle from Frozen.
Oh, it is Eliza's ice castle?
I'm Elsa now. Too bad.
Oh, sorry. What's the name again from Frozen? I haven't seen it.
Elsa.
Oh,
not Eliza.
Elsa. Sorry. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't watch Frozen.
That's
So yeah, this chilly fog lightly obscures the land all over, and yeah, it doesn't seem to be any life form around here anywhere near you guys. What are you three doing?
Anyone see anything? I think we might be better off if we need to head off into the fortress.
I don't see any way up.
I mean, I have a way up, but that's me.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry, not all of us can fly. Wait, can all of us?
I don't know. Can
Unfortunately, no, I cannot fly.
Still not a utility caster. Let's look at this.
Yeah, well, for me, it'd be climbing, and that's gonna probably take a long time as I look up at the mountain.
Yeah.
So as you're looking up, could I ask you to make a perception check to try and see if you spot any safe passages or pathways that could lead in.
20.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be any path.
27.
27. I guess you both think that immediately from the ground up there doesn't seem to be any path per se, but about 50 to 60 feet climb up, there does seem to be a natural ledge that's extending from from that height to towards the what seems to be like a cavernous entrance about halfway through the the castle.
Well,
That cavern entrance seems to be quite big enough to accommodate a sweeping in dragon.
I think that's where he came in, as I pointed to the cavern.
Oh, there.
There's a ledge face over there. It's about 60 foot up.
Oh, yeah. Do any of you have
Sounds-
some additional rope on you?
We always have.
Yeah, I got rope and
Good.
some climbing equipment.
I mean, I could probably just fly the rope up there.
You have climbing equipment?
See if I can.
Yeah, you'll see a little backpack, and I pull out a dungeoneer pack.
Ooh. That might be helpful.
Hmm. Not what I expected of you, but pleasant surprise.
Are we
Well,
ready for everything?
Do you want me to fly up there and sit on the rope first?
That might be a good idea, so that we will be able to climb up.
Yeah, I have 2 of these ropes tied together then.
Starting with yes.
Yep. Yeah, I'll hand you my 50 foot of hemp rope.
Alright.
Yeah, Eliza will start by tying the 2 ropes together into a singular one that's about 100-ish feet long.
Okay.
And then just make her way over to the side of the wall and then quietly ascend up at its side to try and not draw too much attention as he's ascending in case anybody happens to be looking.
Okay. I was. Shall I still take your stealth check from before?
You may choose to do so.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anyone that you can see who could notice you, but you feel fairly stealthy. You're clinging to the near corners of the jagged edges and the outcroppings of the mountain to take the rope all the way to the ledge. You look around. There doesn't seem to be any perches to tie it around, like I don't know, like a rock or anything like that, right there. So you might just have to hold it here, or what would you like to do?
I'm going to look for a place in the wall that seems like relatively stone, but not super hard rock, if that makes sense.
Okay, roll a perception check as you're trying to find out.
Forest rock.
Yeah, you spend about a good 2 or 3 minutes trying to search this area, and unfortunately, you don't find any coarse rock that you could attach this rope to up here.
I was more looking for something to hammer a piton into, but
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, you do. Between the snow, you do find some area where you can hammer a python into.
yeah, I'm going to just settle down for a moment, try and listen for anything nearby.
Okay.
And if I hear,
You don't hear anything in here. It's eerily quiet apart from the howling wind.
and then I'm going to, as quietly as I can, hammer 2 pitons into the ground and attach the rope to them.
Ting.
Yeah.
Ting.
Indeed,
Absolute silent.
The ting sound.
quietly as I can.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it carries
It's not
throughout the whole tundra here.
Oh,
It just echoes throughout this one singular tinging sound. Actually, Zeph and Ember, you might be able to hear this. This weird metallic tinging sound is echoing. You try your absolute best to do as quietly as you can, but there's only so much you can. You're literally
you're
embedding
handing a piece of metal, into stone.
Yes.
a stone. Yeah, that's
And
not.
if it doesn't go fast enough after like 2 or 3 tries, I will not continue.
So,
Okay. No, it doesn't
Why?
begin to go in.
No.
But
No.
your attempts to make it quiet does not, unless
Yeah.
do you have any abilities to muffle the sound?
No.
Okay, no, no, it doesn't.
It's more like make as little sound as necessary kind of thing, more than
Okay,
completely.
right. So yeah, it takes about, I don't know, 10 or 12 tings. With all of the tings, Zeph and Ember, you hear it coming from like somewhere. You don't know where. And you attach the ropes onto the python and you throw it back over the ledge.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, should I head up first then? Go.
Sure. That would
I
be a good
will
idea.
keep a grip on the rope just in case something goes wrong. But primary first stress is on the python stuff.
Okay.
So I'll climb up the rope.
Oh, I just realized why I find it difficult to focus on. Okay, so when Eliza and Craig, Alacetis and Craig talks at the same time, I can only focus on one person's voice because they both have the same baritone voice.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but
Well,
if you talk,
simply use Nara's voice most of the time.
oh, that's perfect. That's all you gotta do.
Great.
Okay. So yeah, you're standing guard just in case something goes wrong. Ready to hold on to the rope as well. All right. Sorry, you're ascending, scaling the mountain first. So, yeah, please make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Definitely be acrobatics. Ooh, 12.
12. Yeah, you go about not even like 10 feet. You begin to immediately slip back down. This is very slippery slope.
Huh. It's gonna be pretty hard to climb up.
Yeah. Quite hard to get a footing on this mountain.
Can you fly?
Oh, I wish that I could be a bird.
Do I have? Nope, not a utility caster. Hmm.
Do you also want to make an acrobatics or athletics check? As, if you want to have a go at it, at this.
Yeah, I can make an athletics check.
Cool.
16.
16. Yeah, you just make it. So you begin to use your own weight to kind of find your own like a counterbalance against the rope, which seems to be working wonderfully actually. Because and you begin to scale the 60 feet. It does take you quite some time, about say 10 minutes. But yeah, you make it. No problem.
I look at Wolfie.
Are you up by me now, or
Yeah, I am up by you.
Is he having?
Yeah, he is.
I mean, there's one thing we could do. You're
I mean,
strong, right?
Yeah.
What if he grasps onto the rope, and tries to climb? You help by trying to pull him up. I essentially help lift him.
That would be effective. All right, let's go.
Yes, let's.
Okay.
and yeah, I'll slow down and essentially tell him to start climbing again, and essentially provide support by lifting him as I fly behind him.
Okay, so you can either provide advantage to his roll, or you can make a strength-based check to pull him solely go.
I'll give him advantage.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So acrobatics check with advantage. You still have your.
13.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, even with the pulling and stuff like that, and Eliza is just trying to just struggling behind you, try and push you up. He's just not very acrobatic against this very slippery rope. Ghoul might just have to just pull you up by himself, I suppose.
Yeah, it's like every time I get a foot, I think settled, it slips underneath me.
Yeah.
All right. Just tie yourself onto the rope. I might be able to just lift you up. Tap, cast guidance. Huh! And I'll just start.
Oh.
Is that
I
just
guess I'll
I'll
help Ghoul by lifting him from below as well,
Yeah,
with
sure.
all the
Right.
meager help.
I'll wrap the rope around my arm a little bit,
athletics
so
check
I'm
with
not
advantage?
literally
Okay, you're just wrapping the rope around your arm a little bit,
a bit, yeah,
not tying
yeah.
yourself.
So I've got a bit of a no, I'm not tying myself,
Uh,
just in case he pulls too hard and then literally rips my arm
Yeah.
off.
that.
That's an event.
Uh,
Athletics check. Athletics check
What
with
the
advantage, I would
fuck?
assume.
I'm sorry. Why are you doing that? I don't know how to respond here.
It's fine. Athletics check with advantage. I'm gonna roll that.
He's not tying the rope around him in case he tugs on the rope too hard and pulls his arm.
I
Okay.
would-
That's my nat one. I pull too hard. I rip out his arm. That's what that is.
I would
I've had it in
suggest
the
tying
D&D game.
yourself around the waist at least, just in case you slip midway.
Okay, then be on the safe side, but I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. 26. Yeah, with one full momentum swoop, you be able to pull him all the way to the top, without ripping his arm.
27. Yeah.
Great.
No arms ripped today,
There we
friend.
go.
Yeah, I had it in my last D&D game yesterday.
And someone ripped your
It got-
arm off.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like, oh yeah, they tied. I thought, oh, yeah, they would tie my arm up to help me get lift up, and they literally just rolled an actual one, just ripped it off. The strength was 20.
Oh
Yikes.
shit! I see. You're just
Yeah.
erring
I'd
on
do-
caution, I suppose. Oh god! I realized that I kept saying "I suppose" so much time last stream after watching it.
I mean, yeah, it's your catchphrase.
It's
We
not my
all
fucking
do that
catchphrase,
all the
okay?
time,
I don't have a
I
catchphrase.
suppose.
No, I don't. I
Everybody
refuse.
does.
It's not. I don't want it to be my catchphrase like you saying. What do you say again? Buenos or something like that?
I have no idea.
Oh
No.
wow!
You say some Spanish word.
Wow.
No bueno.
No, but it's very. See, I don't know. Just like dumb statement.
No, that's your catchphrase.
All right. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Anyway,
Yeah, I pull him up, and
Yeah.
we like go into. Is there any issue going into the cave?
no.
see-
So you walk towards this massive, big cave, and you immediately it hits you with the smell of rotting materials coming from the winds carry the smell from deep within the cave, and you also begin to hear the soft sound from a distance of some sort of a two rocks grinding each other is what it seems to be appear, but yeah, also it's maybe it could be like a snoring sound, like
Man, someone has laryngitis in this room. All right, we'll head deeper.
yeah, I have sleep apnea. Okay.
Listen. Okay, so I look around. You all right heading in?
I guess so. There's no other visible way that we all could move. So
Right.
Okay, so you
be
begin to-
quiet if you.
if you're approaching stealthily, please roll stealth checks.
So
Come
bad I
on.
don't wear any armor, so I'm.
Uh,
Oh,
I pay for my-
Oh, hey.
Okay, I'll just wait for an.
Oh, wow.
Damn it.
Two
Damn
that
it.
one.
Okay.
We
So
will
stealthy.
we will come right back at where
This is
that
where the dragon dives down at you, and we don't know why it's diving down, but we use the distraction to escape and then find your.
That's it. This is what happens. All right, let's go.
Okay, so whilst you're doing that, let's quickly go back to this on what's happening on this ledge. So yeah, Zeph and Ember, you heard the slow clanging and tinging sound echoing from deep down, from somewhere down. You don't know roughly where. It just echoed throughout this whole fjord. And yeah, the orc is also begin to cough up and breathe. And he slowly begins to get back on his feet, I suppose. And he's just shivering, even though he's wearing fur. And he like looks at you and looks at Ember and look down. He doesn't say anything. He kind of absorbing what is happening around and realizing that he's still alive somehow, and turns to look at you, Zeph, and kind of
I
winces
didn't
at you.
ask before because I didn't really look. Does he have any like clan emblems on him?
Sure. You do note some sort of iconography on his person, especially in the crustacean necklace that he's wearing. So you can roll a religion check if you like.
I'll give it a go. It's none of the ones we've seen before, though. It's someone else.
Yeah, not the one that you saw before. You've seen Slit's clan before, but
Slitscan and Burning Tree are the two we've seen.
you've seen Burning Tree.
Yeah, we've seen the sim. We haven't seen anyone from it, but we've seen the sim.
Oh right, yeah, you have, yeah. 17. Yeah, you see a large boar carved on a piece of wood or something around his neck, and you ascertain that this is the iconography of the Zutar clan. Yeah. Meanwhile, Ember, you notice that there's another corpse right next to the not a corpse, sorry, a body of an orc woman right next to the ladder, who also is wearing a wooden necklace attachment that also has a boar. It seems to be like a large wild boar.
Alright. I will use the messenger ring, or whatever it was, to message to Zeph. Best we keep talks inside this ring. Less noise, the better. Check an eye on him. I'm gonna see if I can move that ladder from this side over to the other side to get you up.
Good luck and be careful. It's very slippery.
I've noticed. And Ember will make his way up to the ladder and try and climb said ladder whilst looking over this way as he's climbing up.
Okay. Ignore that roll. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, sure.
You need to roll a stealth check that beats.
I was going to say I would like to do so stealthily.
I believe in you.
Sure, roll a stealth check.
Everything we're trying to do up here is stealthy.
Hey.
Okay, 20. All right. Interesting. So yeah, so it is a rope ladder, which is attached to the top of the thing. And
but
then
not to the wall.
it is not attached to the wall. No, it's just attached to the bottom and the top. So you begin to climb using the ladder.
Yep.
Okay.
Slowly, whilst looking over this way.
All right. Roll a perception check. Yeah, you immediately see the large white, slightly curled up figure of the white dragon at to the side, almost. What is the size of an adult white dragon? It's huge.
Huge.
Huge is
Huge.
3
I'd
by.
say it's a lot bigger than that.
3x3.
Roll 20 is acting up.
Oh no! It splits into 3 smaller dragons.
Oh no.
Run.
What are you talking about?
Blue
Oh,
dragons.
Blue Eyes
Three
White Dragon.
dragons.
Oh, sorry, it lagged a bit. Don't worry. Oh, it's still lagging.
3x3?
I'm already worrying.
Why is this lagging so much, you guys?
Because everybody's doing.
Everybody playing on Roll20, really?
Because it's Roll20 and Fantasy Grounds. Best site.
It's like Roll20, Fancy Grounds, and Foundry are what's available, kind of.
Ah, I see. All right. Give me 1 second, because he also rested, so all of your damage would have healed back up.
Yep.
You did
And-
damage to it?
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't do much. I think
Yeah.
I did the
Yeah.
most of it by trying to set it on fire.
Oh. See, what we don't know is that the dragon also gained a and it's
Oh,
The dragon
no.
also
Oh.
gained a level.
You're the only one who did damage to it, right? Everyone
Mm.
else was hiding or unable
Which means
to
it
do
hates
it.
me. It hates me even more.
I did some Sacred Flames, but other than that, I didn't do much.
You have sacred flames? I thought you're a warlock.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
it's cantrip.
Celestial Warlock.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, you see the dragon. With that check, you also see a massive dragon horde right behind. Say about over here, right? I don't know if you can see the ping.
Ooh,
Um,
hordes.
mostly silver and platinum pieces. But you also note uh, some gold, some gemstones there as well as 19 perception is quite high actually. You also note some weaponry lying amongst the dragon horde as well, and you also see. Oh shit! 19 is a very high roll for perception. Damn it!
Yeah.
I,
Like
Yes.
only I can get a higher perception than that.
I'm gonna
I
have to
think.
tell you everything, I suppose.
Yeah.
My highest would be a 23.
25, huh?
27.
Uh, you also see about 18 eggs here, small to medium,
Ooh.
all shades of white and grey.
I will use the ring. Okay, yeah, it's up here. And from the looks of it, it's got a big family.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to hear. How big?
18.
That's a lot.
Please say they're smaller than the actual dragon.
They're eggs, but don't
Okay, that's better. I was imagining.
it doesn't
Yes.
make it much better.
I mean, if you told me there were 18 full-size dragons up there, I probably just wouldn't have listened.
Probably
18
possessed
elder
myself.
dragons.
Turns out this was
No.
a kid.
I will attempt stealthily, I might add, to undo the ladder on this side so that I can carry it over to Zeph's side to then put it back down.
Oof, this man's bold.
Yeah,
Bold.
yeah, you can easily do that stealthily. Okay, I will make a perception check with disadvantage.
It's passive perception at this point, right? Because it's just the dragon asleep.
Okay, yeah, I guess sure. Yeah, let's take passive perception then. Go for it. Make another stealth check, please, as you're carrying a ladder. I'll say with disadvantage for you because you're carrying a ladder as well. Passive perception
If
is 21.
if this is the end of Ember, let it be known that, by God, it was a fun character.
Oh no! If you didn't have disadvantage, you
Oh.
made it. Oh, big sad
Okay,
moments.
yeah, you make some ruckus as you carry the rope ladder across. Yeah, where are you attaching it?
I want
Also-
to.
Please don't die now you've taken the ladder, because that was literally the only way up, and I'm now stuck down.
I want to drop down onto this rock where I'd imagine that dropping down is where it noise, and then just go across to like here.
How far is breath attack? It's like 60. Oh.
Stop it, go.
Stop giving ideas.
Up the meta.
I mean, to be fair, we just made a ton of noise, so my care
Okay,
about that.
so you carry across over there, and then but you let go accidentally of the ladder, and it falls to the ground, and then just make a lot of noises, right?
Where's it dropped?
Like right next to you, actually.
Okay, that's
And
doable.
and there was a temporary moment of pause in the dragon's snoring sound.
What do you do in that temporary moment?
What do you want? Jump down. Just jump down.
Are you looking back at the dragon?
I'd imagine my eyes would be on it
Oh,
whilst
okay.
moving across.
Oh, I see. Then, yeah, you hear it kind of, yeah, you hear the snore stop, and then you see that it moves slightly, like, and but it's motionless. It's then after a while, then it begins to continue to breathe normally.
Right. I'll lower the ladder down. I'm not going to hammer it into the stone. I'm going to hold it
Okay.
Smart move. Smart move.
and gesture Zeph and the kid, I suppose, to get up.
Oh, you're saying I suppose as well now. It's the curse.
I
suppose
suppose
it's-
that I could do.
Well, no, I know Bo's favourite catchphrase. It's, I'll give you a new character sheet.
Yeah.
What?
His favorite catchphrase is, "Can I archive this character?"
Come on! I only asked you that once, literally once.
He's
To that.
asked all of us at once, and now
Hey, no. He hasn't asked me. I'm the one
true.
person he hasn't asked.
It's true. It's about to happen now.
Okay.
All
Alright,
go.
so yeah, you're dropping down the ladder. I want to run this both at the same time. So meanwhile, as you're approaching the cavern entrance, right? For some reason, Ghoul is the most stealthiest. Meanwhile,
I
Sori,
just look back and see both of them trip and fall. I just turn.
both Sori and Nara simultaneously step into this perfectly cut hexagonal stone slab on the floor, and they both divvy up, and you see on either side of you this massive steam vents just go up, roar up.
What was that?
He's on a pressure plate, really?
Too much ice and snow here to see what's on the floor.
I look down. Yeah, do I see any like traps that are about to attack us?
You don't see any crabs nearby. It's just the two steam vents on either side of the entrance of this massive cavernous entrance go up, and the sound of the steams echoes throughout the cavern, and you finally at the same time, for some reason, you stop hearing the snore of the dragon deep within.
Okay, great. It knows we're here. It's out of the question.
How about we just like we're not? I just looked it back. We're not stealthy. We shouldn't have even tried. Come on, let's go.
I like
Oh,
to
we
think
start jogging in.
myself as stealthy at least, but clearly not.
Sorry, who rolled a 6? Well, 9. Sorry. So we just start jogging in at this point.
Okay.
I assume so, yes.
You begin to jog in. So you guys will be appearing from here, actually, the top of there.
Alright.
From there?
Yeah, like around there.
From
Okay.
I don't know
there.
if you can hear that.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
So yeah, could I ask you all to roll perception check? You at the top, yeah.
15.
15, 21. Pretty good.
21.
Yeah, you see the adult dragon over there, seemingly sleeping. You see the massive horde. You see the 18 drags. Dragon eggs.
We'll call it dregs now.
And
I assume we see.
And you also see a tiefling, clearly. Apart from Nara, Eliza, you don't see the tiefling. But you see a tiefling who could be working for the dragon. Fiddling with some ropes over here.
Over where?
Do you guys see Ember?
No,
Or
no, you don't see you don't see Ember. No, you see
Yeah.
a red-skinned tiefling fiddling with some ropes.
no, I'm
beyond.
asking the party. I'm asking the people.
Oh, okay,
No,
sorry.
from. Oh, no, I don't see them.
No, I see nothing.
All these bones are too old. It's not them.
But there's someone a bit further ahead.
Yeah.
Ember, what are you doing?
Holding the ladder for Zeph.
Okay.
I'm not hammering it in because that will make a lot of noise.
All right. So you begin to hold the ladder. Could I ask you to roll a a strength check as you're holding as Zeph is climbing up?
Oh no, I was
man
I
in
was actually
football.
yeah, exactly. I was actually gonna say I turn to the orc and I say, listen, if we get you out, we're getting you out of here. So you climb up there and you help him hold the ladder for me. I'm a lot heavier than you are. So just I don't care, just shut up and do this, okay?
He looks at you and says,
No Miranda rights.
I will. He doesn't speak common well, but he speaks enough to be comprehensible, I suppose. He says, I will do my. I will try.
Go.
He begins to hurriedly climb the ladder, and he. I'll make a. No, it's fine. He can climb.
It's a ladder. Yeah.
It's the ladder, yeah. Yeah, he climbs up the ladder and begins to hold it. Um,
And then I will start climbing.
and this whole time he begins to say, either one of you speak Orc?
Nope.
No.
I speak 3 languages and only one of them is normal.
And one of them
Mm.
didn't you have an opera sister though?
No, I don't have.
Awful.
I Celestian, Primordial, and Common.
Okay, this whole time as he's climbing up the ladder and then holding, he's just muttering something under the breath, but like not he's not being sneaky about it. He's just muttering something in Orc. Aswan makoro, rasero boranoro, asaman koro, rasanan borokoro, asanan boro. He just repeated the same muttered words?
He's like, please
Smack
to
his
God,
shoulder.
don't let me fall. Please don't
Shut
fall.
up.
Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. That's what I imagined him saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. But as he muttered that, you begin to see that his eyes, where the black paint around his eyes, begin to emit some sort of a wisp-like shadow a bit.
Ooh. Quickly, as this is going on, do I see the dragon get up, become more restless? Anything more?
No, it's gone back to snoring. If you like, you three can roll a nature check.
Sure.
Yep.
I
Natural 20.
Oh wow. Okay.
sure.
All right. I will tell you what you see.
Celestian knows about nature.
Who would have
Yeah.
thought? Would have thunk it.
I said this is when I get a long email now.
Yeah, this is where you learn the genus, the species, the true name, all that.
And the fact that you're totally screwed because it's waking up.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the addendum at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find out that's actually been powering up an even more powerful breath attack. That's why it's sitting still.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
used as terms
I-
charge hype.
Grab both their shoulders
Hmm?
and stop them from moving.
What's going on?
Just plain past them. It's not asleep.
I kind of gathered that.
If your friends are nearby, let's hope we're not in sight of them.
Right.
I rolled a 12. That's more than a 10. Would I know the rings?
Can I actually see the dragon?
Yeah, you can. What? What do you mean? You're just looking at
Oh,
right
no, I
now.
thought it was literally just around the corner. That was all.
No, you see the dragon. Yeah. Actually, with Go and Nara, you turn to look behind, and the whole cavern entrance, the steam has spread into this massive, thick tapestry, and it almost blocked the entire entrance. There's no going back.
The boss fog just opened.
The boss fog is open.
Boss fog just came up. Dang.
It's like Dark Souls.
This is Dark Souls. We're fighting the wyvern. Okay, so we have to run in. Dragons are weak to lightning. Oh, great! This is amazing. Are we in an open cavern? Actually, that's a cool question.
Yeah, you look. There is. It's not open cavern. There's a ceiling about like 400 to 300 feet high above. But like it ranges, you know.
Hell yeah!
And there is massive icicles and stalagtites. I'm gonna go with tights. I feel confident about it. Stalactites, yeah, coming from the top, very jagged and sharp, but mostly they're covered in icicles as well. So, oh no, roll 20 keeps crashing. Why?
And debating which spell to use right now.
All of them.
That's what I'm about to use.
I only got 2 though.
Both of them.
Yeah.
It's going to be banishment.
Oh, you can banish too?
Well, what do we...
When you can banish and we can all just run.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I will roll everything out in the open again. Actually, I've been doing that for the last 3 weeks, and I actually find them more enjoyable because for some reason it should be easy, but it actually works really well. I mean, I do a lot of behind the DM screen stuff anyway, because when I whisper stuff to you guys, only you would know. But like for the rolls, I think rolling in front and actually letting players see the rolls makes it more deadly, if that makes any sense, right? With that last week, there was like 2 natural 31s against Ember. Yeah, did you know? Ember,
Double crit when he was dodging.
he was dodging, but the dragon did a double natural 31 against him.
Oh,
That's the dice
big
just
sad.
telling me. That's it.
When you roll out of the way of one claw straight into the other claw's path as it just rocks you. Alright. So.
Yes. So as you begin to climb back up, Zeph, you see the shadow expand over both of you guys, and you begin to hear the crackling of snow, ice, and the slow rising dragon wakes up as roll 20 crash on me again. Fuck.
We get it.
Great.
Quick, run while the DM can't make the dragon do anything.
No,
Quick,
no.
get the
Here's a
dragon's
real-
character sheet and change the stats.
Here's a real question.
I bet you
would we want
fuckers
Sprite
go to
run?
grocery store, and when an item doesn't get scanned, you're like, oh, this is free, right?
You try to run out with it. It's like, oh, great.
Oh god, roll 20. Why are you gonna be like this, man?
Here's a real question. Do we get a surprise round? Because we see it getting.
Absolutely not.
No, it's
All right.
No.
Yeah, it knows we're here.
nowhere near surprised.
It knows
No.
both of you. Oh, maybe it's because of the snow effect. Okay, I'll turn that off. Okay, maybe it doesn't lag. I don't know. Is it lagging for anybody else?
Nope.
Nope.
Is there a
No.
snow effect? We don't have one.
Yeah, we don't have one.
No, I'll put it on the stream. But I don't think it's because of that. I think it's roll 20. It's just being.
Yeah, that would
very
make
difficult.
0 sense. Twitch crashing roll 20.
Yeah.
Unless it's your browser, it's great.
Okay, could I,
Maybe.
as the dragon is rising up, could I ask everybody to roll initiative, please?
No.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh,
14.
nice.
Hey, I beat her.
Okay, I gotta remember this time. Gotta remember the legendary resistances. Gotta remember the legendary attacks, and also
Yes,
the layer.
yes.
Damn it! I was hoping
Ah.
that you'd forget the legendary resistances.
I gotta remember also the layer effects.
Yes,
Which
because now we're actually in this
Ooh,
lair.
layers.
Yes.
yeah, layer effect. I believe it goes on 20, right? Remind me, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Initiative.
Ye-
Just add it to the order of 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Perfect.
can add it to the initiative order. There
Yeah.
we go.
All right. Everybody rolled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Ember, you notice it as he opens his wings, and
Wangs.
wangs. Yeah, he opens his wangs.
Open the wa-
and
Alright.
it shouts out, "Ready for round 2."
About as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. What are you doing, Ember?
I'm
for
going
it.
to run right in front of it.
Heyo.
Perfect.
No fear.
Of course, it's perfect. I wish I had end venom. I
Well,
will.
someone's got it.
I'll
I
take.
have it in my bag.
Yeah, I'll take 2 unarmed strike. Yeah, I'll take 2 unarmed strikes, then I'll spend a key point to dodge.
Okay, cool. Roll your unarmed strikes. 14 doesn't hit. 23 definitely hits as you run up to it. Can you move your character token?
I did.
Okay,
He
I
did.
can't.
It's next to it.
I can't see it, but yeah, I believe you.
It's like there.
It's lagging for him.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you can see on the Steam on the stream on Twitch. It's lagging heavily,
Yeah, it's
30,
lagging for you
40. Yeah, I'll
badly.
move there.
really
That's like
terribly actually.
your internet, maybe.
No, my internet's fine, dude. It's roll 20 for some reason. Maybe I'm capturing the screen, perhaps.
Could be possible.
Possibly.
Ooh, I just go on stream. You're super slow.
Yeah. Let me give me 1 second before we start.
Yeah, but I just flicked over you on
Playing
the
all your
cap.
moves, playing all your things.
Yeah, you can plan. Use this moment to plan. Okay, window capture. Maybe I'll try this. I guess. Is that any better? Okay, that seems to be slightly better, I suppose.
We'll find out if you crash again.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Sorry. Your 23 hits. Roll for damage.
I
11.
Oh yeah, 11 points of damage. Cool. I don't think he has any resistances. No. And you're using a key point to dodge.
Yeah, dodge the bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool. Perfect. After that, you begin to see the ceiling beginning to shake, and it beginning to collapse, and all around you, icicles beginning to fall all near. Could I ask Eliza, Guldamar, and Sori to make a okay, no, it just makes a one ranged attack roll.
Ranged attack
All
with the
interaction
ceiling.
moves?
That makes sense.
I don't know, that's what it says.
Hmm.
Jagged ice shards fall from the ceiling, striking up to 3 creatures underneath that dragon can see within 120 feet of it. The dragon makes one ranged attack, +7 to hit. Sorry, not GM roll. +7 to hit. Against all of your classes. Is anyone has less than 20 armor class?
No.
I will shield so I have above it.
Okay,
So it hits me.
it hits you. All right.
Shield and dragon mark effective.
Okay, so you begin to summon your soul knife and begin to form it into a shield.
Blood vessel shield thing going up.
Okay, Sora, you take 12 points of piercing damage.
It's not too bad.
Okay, cool. Whereas the shield blocks the incoming ice shard from you, Eliza.
Alright.
Cool. Zeph, what are you doing? And Adult White Dragon, you're on deck next, so
Alright.
Don't do anything.
Yeah, it takes its turn.
Takes his turn to fix his internet.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Just time out for a second. I am lagging. I can't do my breath attack. Oh no!
I can work with it. Bonus action, I will. What do you call it? I've forgotten the name of my ability. I get advantage on attacks against that one.
A pure
A
enemy.
pure enemy. No, it's not. Vow of Enmity. There you go.
Oh yeah, Valor
Oh, yeah.
is cool.
I found it eventually.
I like the word enmity. Enmity.
Enmity,
I never know
Yes.
what it means. It means like vengeance, right?
Kind of.
It means you don't like someone. They're your enemy. So that's why it's drawn from enmity.
Oh, I see.
Oops. I missed it, but I forgot to add it. But I am smiting with my second level spells on both of these.
Okay,
I'll
23 and 22 definitely hits against his armor class.
So that's 25 on the first one.
All right, 25 on the first one.
29 on the second one.
Whew, 29 on the second one. Jesus, paladins, man, paladins.
Burn all the spell slots in the boss fight. That's what you gotta do.
Okay. So after your attack, the dragon will use its wing attack against both of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured this would happen. The one with the lowest dex save.
Could I ask both
I
of you to
believe
make
in
a DC 19 dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh!
Oh!
Hey!
Ooh.
Aw.
Ember makes it because he's in my +3 aura. I made sure I was in the right place.
And because of evasion, I take nothing.
I mean, you don't take half
Hey.
damage anyway. So you you both, with a little bit of your evasion aura, help you both.
No, Zeph takes half. Takes half.
No.
I think he just said it's all or none.
Yeah, it's all or none for the wing attack.
Oh, okay.
And then the dragon can fly up to its speed. Would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it's flying
Yes.
out. Right.
Unless it
Or
specifically says.
fly by or something.
Yeah, the dragon can then fly up to half of its flying speed.
If it doesn't add without provoking attack of opportunities, then yes, I can.
Okay then. It won't fly. It will just stay put. It's still in the air, but in your vicinity. During its turn, it will exhale a blast of cold breath against both of you. Could I ask both of you to roll a DC 19 Constitution save?
It can't use its breast weapon on both of them.
Can you not?
No. We are too far away.
From each other?
Let's see. Cone.
Cone starts 1 square and then gets wider, so it will be like that.
It would
Ooh,
have
just-
to fly back, yes.
Yeah, it would have to move to get both of them.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you know what? I'll just say last turn it moves slightly further back, and then you can do.
So attack.
Then I would. Oh no, wait! It only moved 1. Oh no, if it moves that far.
Oh, I can do. I'm strike sure.
Okay. I can't move anything. I'm still lagging, but yeah, please do that.
Go for your things. Hit.
Ooh, this is 18 hit.
18, I believe, just hits. Yep.
Hey.
Oh, the 26 will definitely
Then-
hit.
Yeah.
Level 1 smite this.
Okay. You can,
I'll re-roll the 5.
can you use smite more than once a turn?
Yes.
Whenever I
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a spell.
So
It's Hunter's Mark.
27. Yeah, 27 now.
Okay.
Ooh.
Real damage dealers out here.
Burn all the spell slots and then be screwed for the rest of the day.
Okay. So now, please
One.
make your Constitution save as it breathes on both of you.
Oh, don't you have Sentinel? Doesn't that activate so it doesn't actually move that far?
Well,
It will move to the edge of
wouldn't.
the
Yeah, it
plateau.
moved as a legendary action. So then on its turn, it can continue moving, and I've already used
Yes.
my reaction.
Exactly.
I can't use counterspell on that, can I?
Nope.
Because it's not a
It's not a spell.
No.
Okay.
I believe I failed the Constitution save with a 15.
Yep.
It's
Plus
an
3.
18.
Yike.
Oh, an
18.
18
It's,
rather.
I think it's still a fail.
Yep.
I think it's still a fail.
That's not with advantage.
It says
but
a
it wouldn't
9.
matter. Yeah, it's a 9.
Okay.
Oh, fail. Yay.
Ooh.
So 12d8 points of
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a higher.
A lot of 8.
cold damage. As you
Fairly average roll.
just billows this massive fog of fast moving ice wind towards you guys. Oh my god, you're already at 13 health.
Yeah.
They're not high. They're not.
Yeah, we're not
That's
high.
a lot of
actually.
damage.
That would have downed me now.
Alright, Eliza, what are you doing?
Uh,
As you see, I mean, you recognize Zeph's disguise, but not Ember's disguise.
Well, I just look like myself with different armor, so yes, you definitely recognize me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put 2 and 2 together.
Help them surround it. Get them down. I'm going to. I don't fucking know.
Sorry,
I
you're on
accidentally
deck
myself.
next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Question.
I'm going to.
Sorry, when it moved back, did it fly up into the air, or is it
Uh,
still at...
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
How far?
it flew up about 60 feet, so you can still reach
Oh.
with breath weapon. So I'll put marker for its range. So
Hmm,
you can also
okay,
fly up
change.
as well.
Yeah, I'm then just going to fly up, sort of. So I am just below it here,
Okay.
with the dash as a bonus action. So that would be 60.
Yep.
And yeah, I am going to hit it with the Missile Saber.
Yep. Go for it.
And
It's already
Digging
looking
later.
very much wounded from the massive punching, furious punching, and also
sadly don't get sneak attack though, so we'll see how.
helmets.
24 for 25 points of damage.
Wow.
Ooh.
Damn.
And it
25
is
points of
booming
damage.
blade.
Yep.
And then I am just going to drift some of the rest of my movement a little bit,
Okay.
because it's fucking terrible.
Okay. Let me see if I can do anything.
No bad. But yes, it can take legendary actions.
Yeah. It has the. You can do a one tail attack as you're coming into range.
At the
No,
end
at
of
the
my...
end of it, the
End.
turn, it takes other reactions at the
Yes.
end.
Okay. But yeah, you're not within range.
I
Thank
mean,
fuck.
if you desperately want to do a tail attack, you can do a wing attack on no one at the end of its turn and move next.
No, it costs 2 actions. I only have 3
It
legendary
has
actions.
3. So, and tail attack costs 1, I believe.
Yeah, tail attack is 1. So you could do 2 and then...
No.
But
I
I spend 3 legendary actions like that.
Legendary actions come back at the start of its turn.
Oh right, yeah. You can do another. You can do another wing attack against you then, because he came back after his turn. So yeah, please both of you make a dexterity saving throw. As he will
We're not in range.
No one's
10
in
feet
range.
to the dragon, I believe.
It will move. Oh no, you can only move.
It moves after.
After, yeah, that's true. I can't. I don't think he can do anything. So it will just use his detect to try and perceive where everyone is, which is very rude that he doesn't perceive anyone very well. Okay, cool. All right, sorry. What are you doing?
Right, as in the air, changed my plans a bit now. So I'm gonna use firebolt at it.
Okay. Oh, you have Firebolt, not Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I got Eldritch Blast as well. 17, I think I miss.
Yeah, 17 just misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
All right, Guldamar, you see your friends covered in almost frozen, but they're just still moving in this massive shower of ice. Ember, like the tiefling, Oh no, you don't see his hair, so never mind.
I think it's fair to assume, considering the way he's fighting and the fact that we're fighting together, at least Eliza and Goal. would
And
know.
I've used that
Yeah, I
disguise
wouldn't know.
before.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, fair. Yeah, you recognize his Ember and Zeph then. Not looking great.
How
Yeah, I should have
hurt
done something, but
on a scale of 1 to 10? Oh, it's 10. Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at about
100.
two health.
13.
You have 2 health?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at 2.
Oh, okay, right.
yeah, I should have done something, but
30. Well, okay. Move to the center.
All right.
Pop.
I can't see you guys on the map. You're gonna have to put yourself. Oh my god, it crashed again.
Mass healing word.
You wanna do a mass healing word?
Yeah, they'll heal both of them at this point.
Okay.
That's more important.
Cool.
7 to 6, so particularly doesn't matter. Guess it'll heal the kid if he's anywhere near this at this point.
Yeah, let's say he's about behind them,
Run.
like over here or something. I'm pinging near the pool.
I think Wolfie got hit as well.
yeah, I'll get hit as well.
So yeah, you get it as well.
Okay.
So you all heal 7. I believe in you guys, and that's
I'm
it for
always
my-
at the back.
You have an action as well, right? That's a bonus action.
Yes, bonus.
Yeah, but I can't. Oh, I could dash.
Or you could dodge, whatever.
I'll dodge.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be a good thing.
All right. It's Ember's turn, top of the round.
Yep. Oh, it's 60 feet in the air. I will take out my bow and attempt to shoot 2 arrows and then key point to dodge.
Okay, 2 arrow. The key point. You have you have short bow?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bought
he
it
always
like
had
ages
short
ago.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he has
Okay.
no ranged attacks, so...
I
Yeah,
see.
it bought ages ago.
22 hits. 15 unfortunately does not. For 6 points
Oh,
piercing
man.
damage.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, your damages are starting to slow down a bit, unfortunately.
That's because he's at range.
Yeah, he's high up.
Yes, it's
It's
not a
not
melee with the
melee,
paladin
technically.
anymore.
Oh, right, true that. Cool. Is the layer effect will happen. I guess it would just keep focusing on both of you guys. So this very thick freezing fog begin to fill both in a 20 feet radius. So yeah, I guess it can get to you guys. Yeah, both of you. Easy enough.
That's
Uh,
10 foot.
Yeah, so 20-foot radius.
20 foot
would be
radius is...
40-foot
You
diameter.
technically get gold 2, just so that you're aware.
Depends on
Really?
where.
Yeah, you could
Oof.
get gold as well.
Okay, then.
It's that big.
Wow. Okay, yeah. It will also include that. The fog begins to spill below out. Could I ask everyone, all 3 of you, to roll a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, please? Okay, save.
See.
Save.
Sorry, I was drawing the square. Let
It's
me just
alright.
open my sheet.
Oh, thanks for drawing the
Oh,
square.
for God's
Oh,
sake, I
no.
can't make any save ever.
Oh, no.
Dang. 8.
Okay.
Jeez, lots of ones this game.
Who was feared of the dragon, by the way? Eliza was, I know.
I was, but I made the save eventually.
Yeah.
I made a save.
Okay.
I made the save.
So you're all, none of you guys are, you're all bravely fighting against this otherwise fearsome dragon.
Carl wasn't here though. He was like
Oh, yeah.
incapacitated.
Okay. So, Zeph, you take 15 points of damage. You two, you take 7 points of damage each. Oh, the healing word damage is gone.
Ah.
Yeah, but doesn't Ember have the well, it's not Dex. Is it?
Yeah, it's
No,
con
it's
save.
not Dex.
Yeah,
So the wind is 20 miles per hour, actually. Oh no, wait, no, it's
No,
not.
it disperses.
It
in a
disperses. Yeah,
kind of
right,
way.
yeah. But yeah, the whole place is heavily obscured. You find it very difficult to see within the fog.
Oh, that stops me from doing what I do.
I mean, you can still see over it though, right? Because it's 60 feet in the air.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, I can heal. As long as I can see you
Alright,
two.
okay.
yeah. You can see the dragon, but you can't see anybody else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, stops my bonus.
Okay, Zeph, what would you like to do?
I stagger out of that.
Okay, no problem.
Hang on, I wanna. I'm not sure if this has a range. I haven't. I'm usually a melee, so no, within 30 feet. So that's 2.
If you walk under the dragon and jump, you might be able to get it.
I can't jump 60 feet. No. Yeah, so just. I don't have anything to use as bonus action, so I will just. I guess I haven't actually used this, so it's. He just waves his left hand, and this familiar bow just kind of appears in midair and aims itself and shoots up at the dragon.
Oh, the purple darkened bow will appear in front of your hands. Gould never seen it before, and he can't see it now because
He
it's
can't see it
obscured.
Can I see it?
No.
Okay.
Because he's
That's
on the
one
ground
attack.
level.
I forgot to turn on advantage. I still have advantage.
Okay. Yeah, with the advantage, 20 definitely hits.
We'll just see if we got a.
25 also hits. So
13.
13 points of damage. Nice. Oh god, it's not working again. Roll 20. Why you gotta be like this? Ruins everything.
It's only you though.
Just
it doesn't
like-
want
You're
us
the
to die.
DM, so that's the one that affects the most people.
Yeah.
It's
It,
just
does,
like.
it doesn't want us to die. That's all.
Okay.
It's the ghost of Rin.
Oh, it added 75 minus 13. It's 62. Oh, it added it. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, I just roll so. Did I roll for its breath? Return of the breath last time, by the way.
No.
No,
You
yeah,
haven't
it's
had
not.
a turn yet.
Yeah.
It hasn't had a
After
turn
this.
yet after that.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Right, cool. Thank you. very
It's
much.
just been using a legendary action.
Yep. Okay, so I will. It rolled really bad on the perception, so it doesn't really know what it's Eliza's flying nearby. So I guess you know what? Can it see through its own fog? I wonder.
Nope.
I
It's
don't
fog.
think it can.
Does
It's
it
like
have
if
any
it has
sound?
fog cloud, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Unless it has blind sight, which I know some things do.
Let me double check. It does have blind sight, 60 feet.
So then, yes. it
Oh
can
yeah,
see.
then it can see all of us
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah, it will rush through. You know what? I'm just gonna roll a D2, D3, a D4 even. 1 it targets Zeph, 2 it targets Ember, 3 it targets Go, and 4 it targets either Eliza or Sori. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it will fly towards Go.
And then it takes some damage from
Finally.
Yeah.
Hey,
2
it
D8.
happens. It
6
finally
points of
happened.
damage.
Hey,
Finally got to deal damage with that fire.
no, you did damage before with it.
Not
Why?
very
Never
many
happened.
times.
Yeah, no.
It never comes up. Trust me, as a person
Yeah.
who's played sometimes, it doesn't come up ever.
Okay.
You don't fight that many highly mobile things that you can actually manage to hit in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it happened.
It will make 1 bite attack, 2 claw
Nope.
attacks.
Nope. Yes.
Okay. You take 9 points of slashing damage from the claw
Ow.
attack.
What's lucky?
That's pretty lucky, actually. He went for the tank instead of the fucking squishies.
Yes, this is the point. This is the point.
All
Alright.
weren't you also dodging as well, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
this is disadvantage.
Oh, he was
roll,
dodging.
roll the other last one with disadvantage.
18
Nope.
hits? Nope, you don't even take
Nope.
9 slash damage. Oh, that's pretty. Finally, you guys have a tank.
All right.
Okay, cool. That was the dragon's turn. Eliza, what are you doing?
Can I see the dragon at all within this fog?
Unfortunately not.
No. Okay.
Unless you have.
No, I do not have any special senses.
Okay.
I'm totally just a human. Don't worry.
Why
Do you
you
know
say
roughly
that?
where it is from the hearing?
Yes, I know roughly where it is.
Yeah, you can make an attack with this disadvantage, sure.
Hang on, it's how tall is it?
It's
20
feet
feet
down.
radius.
So it
As in this dragon.
it's
dragon itself.
enough to obscure the dragon.
Yes, but how tall is the dragon?
I
It's
think
It's a 15-foot cube,
horizontal.
technically.
yeah, 15. So technically you can.
I think
enough
you
to
would be
obscure.
able to see. Yeah, you see. Able to...
Yeah, but it's a 20-foot high cloud of fog.
Yes.
The dragon is 15
So-
feet high. The fog is
Hmm.
20 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fireball.
What character?
No, I'm
How
going
just
to descend to 15 feet above ground here and
Alright.
try to strike it with disadvantage.
Okay. Yep. You can do that certainly.
14. No.
14 unfortunately misses. Note that I didn't go after Zeph. I rolled for it instead for the threat. Okay, so now please don't think I'm actively trying to kill my players. That's not what I'm trying to do.
No,
Okay.
I would have wanted it to come after me because I could have hit it before it got next to me. You know, I could have done more damage.
Oh, okay.
And I got stuff that could help.
All right.
Then I'm going to bonus action dash over here, kind of.
Yeah. Mobile feet can't take an attack of opportunity.
Indeed.
Sorry,
Right.
what are you doing?
Basically, from my height, can I see it?
No, I just said
Okay.
the fog is 20 feet high. The dragon is only 15 feet high.
Yeah, so I didn't know if I was higher, that was all.
The fog will spread over the dragon's form to obscure it.
Okay.
So presumably you can attack with disadvantage, but you can't do anything that requires.
Yeah. And as I can't see Zeph either through it. So I'm going to use Firebolt onto it again. Disadvantage.
Okay.
21.
21 still hits. You aim roughly where the dragon is, and you throw on a firebolt. Pew! It spreads across his scales, white scales.
For 17 damage.
17 damage, nice.
And passive. I can't see Zeph, so I can't hit him. Or Ember.
Okay, after your turn, it will do a wing attack to Ember and Guldamar. Can I ask both of you to make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh,
I do have a question though. What's the backdraft of her wings? Would that disperse the fog?
Nope.
I can Google that for you. So,
You would have
speed-
thought of an adult
Backdraft
dragon.
Someone's probably word that.
Apparently 35 miles per hour.
Oh, jeez.
Cool.
But yes, it will.
I mean, you can just keep doing it as a lower action. I know that, but still.
So it would, even with a slow wing, it will dissipate. I would say all of it, actually. Yeah, it begins with... good question, Seth. Thank you. Thank you for asking good questions, which adds more elements to the story.
Yeah. Would it be added to the list of questions?
No.
It's not as weird as some
It's
of
not.
the-
I don't add good questions, by the way. I had
Right,
awful, terrible, obscure questions.
Can I insight check the bacon?
Yeah.
Remind myself to read a book.
3d6. Oh, no, wait, it's not 3d6, is it? 2d6
Yeah.
plus 6. 2d6 plus 6. So.
All right, make a
go,
dex save.
Go, you take 17 points
Ow.
of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone.
Alright.
And
Make a dex save,
It's not an attack.
dragon. Is it? Not for Thunderbolt Strike? It's technically an attack.
it's a
No, it
wing
doesn't. It's a save.
Oh yeah, it's safe. Yeah, even though it's called, it's a bit of a misnomer. Even though it's called wing attack, it imposes a save rather than an attack. Sorry.
Alright.
Whereas yeah, you don't take half damage. You're fine, Ember. From you just monk barrel roll out of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So Guldama, what are you doing in retaliation?
Stand up.
The dragon is starting to look really hurt. Sorry, and he will also fly up about 30 feet up in the air.
Oh, he flies up 30 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Alright.
Which you can roll attack of opportunities as well if you want.
I can, yeah.
Yes.
You can't if you're prone, right?
You can. You just
Yeah.
make him a disadvantage if you do attack rolls.
Okay, yeah.
So
He has
no, let
Warcaster,
him
so
go.
Oh, you have Warcaster,
Yeah,
so you
that's
can
fine.
you can do
I'm not.
you can cast a
Oh,
spell.
I can, yes.
just
Oh, wait.
cantrip it if you don't have anything else you want to use.
Yeah, I'll cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC again?
16.
Okay, yeah, he fails. With the Toll the Dead, as the
Oh,
ringing of the bells surround his ears, it begins to tremble.
That's 2d12 at this point, right?
Yep.
Right?
Okay. Okay, and Ember, you're attacking with a short bow or your unarmed strike?
If it's a reaction, yeah, it'll have to be an unarmed strike, wouldn't it?
Unarmed.
If it's a
Yeah, because
yeah.
unless you want to hit it with a bow, which will do less damage than your
No,
fist.
Okay.
I will punch it.
Yep, 22 definitely hits. 9 points of damage. Cool. Alright, it's starting to look really hurt. Ghoul, what are you doing for your action?
I will stand up.
Mhm.
I will look at it. Oh, man. And I will cast... how high is the ceiling?
300 feet.
Alright, that's good. I shall cast Call Lightning at
You
4th
can't
level.
though because we're inside.
Yeah, we're
No,
10 feet
it's just
inside.
120
You
feet,
have to-
right?
I think you have to be able to see the sky.
You have to be able to summon the cloud. There has to be space for the cloud. That's all that's required.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
might
you
be
don't need to
something
see
else
the
I'm
cloud.
thinking of.
Yeah, you don't need to see the sky. You just need to be able to have enough space to be able to summon
Oh
the
yeah,
cloud.
this is range. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always picture it like that as well. You've got to see the clouds.
You literally summon a cloud. So
Yeah, no.
Oh, the outdoors is
Uh,
later.
Mhm.
I would say this is outdoors technically.
Yeah, because it's open.
It's
just like
open on either side.
But it's not stormy conditions, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay. So
uh,
he has to make a
make a
dexterity
dex
save.
yeah.
Okay. Dex save. Rolls a 20 and saves, but takes half damage, I believe.
Yeah, it takes damage.
Okay, so how much is that? Half?
13.
27.
13.
Yeah,
13.
Okay,
Yeah.
13. Oh, it's starting to look really bad with that massive bolt of lightning. It's narrowly dodges it, but the lightning arc backwards and gets and cinches part of his wings, and he yelps in agony. Ember, it's your turn.
Right,
Oh,
so
this
it's
is
30
fucking
feet in the
sweet.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will fire the short bow twice. Sure.
Okay, 10 doesn't hit. 23 does hit. Oh, who's gonna be the
That's it's always been the trend. I miss one, hit one.
Chill it. Chill with the short bow.
7 points is enough to kill the dragon. How do you want to do this?
Hey.
The first one misses completely, and then the second one, I arc like kind of like a mortar, so straight upwards, and then it falls back down into his eye.
Oh wow, okay. That's pretty good. Like a Skyrim trick shot.
It is kind of tricky.
Yep.
Okay, and
You see the slow mo.
I'm imagining you just shot once and you missed. It just goes up and then comes back down.
that's
Sure.
yeah, that also
that's
works
better.
as well. That's fine. With that, it goes pierces right through. The dragon yelps out, My Centauri. And it begins to fall to the ground, dead. Immediately, the cold and the remaining fog begins to dissipate. And all of a sudden, you begin to hear the heavy rumbling and rattling sound. One by one, the ceilings begin to collapse. Everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Come on.
Why are you doing this to me, Joe?
Yay! That's
Oh,
20.
2 nat 20s.
Oh, wow.
13, yeah. The 2 slow guys are gonna get hit.
Okay, so Go and Zeph, you take 8 points of piercing damage from these ceilings. But it seems like more of the ceilings is going to collapse as the more you stay here. What are you guys doing? The orc is beginning to run away as well.
Let's see, survived. Is there anything we need to take from here?
I look to all the gold immediately.
Take what you can, I guess, and let's get out of here. Take what looks.
Okay.
I look behind me. Is the way cleared now?
You look, no, the steam vent is still roaring. It forms a very thick tapestry of steam, barricading it. Though your way out.
I shout, the steam's still up on this side.
Boss
Not
Fox?
sure.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I guess I'll make 2 checks. First, do I see any interesting weapons there?
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
I guess I'd give it a quick glance over without just going through it.
Okay.
So we'll start just like picking through the horde and investigating through
18.
what.
Okay, then you roll an investigation check as well. I guess. Yeah, all of you roll investigation checks, I would say.
24.
Oh.
Blood loss.
Oh!
Hey!
14 from me.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Ember, you're just recuperating. You can't focus on anything. The orc is fled all the way out there now.
I also, while I'm looking over, I also heal myself because
Yeah,
that healing
I'll-
took me down to 2 HP.
Yeah, I'll give heals to whoever needs it as well.
Get those 2 up, Wolfie, if you would.
Yeah.
And I'll see Zeph's healing himself, so I'll go and help out Ember.
Okay. All right. I will. Do you mind if I just whisper it to each other what you all see? Right.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
10 HP Ember.
Nice.
If you need more, I've got some more points that I could use.
I didn't finish the dragon off within 5 feet, so I don't get my
Yeah,
ability.
you don't get to eat
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
You didn't get to eat its soul.
I don't get to
which-
become the dragonborn.
Which way did the orchid run off to?
He's waiting patiently at the entrance.
Yeah, he doesn't have a way out, presumably, so
No.
he wants
Oh.
us to.
Okay. Nara, could I ask you to roll a 12d8, please? Sorry.
As you touch it, and then breath weapon explodes out.
10. Sorry, not 12d8. 10d8 even. 10d8.
Alright.
10d8. Yeah.
Come on, roll all 10s. Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god, okay, so you begin to shove everything in. So, in terms of platinum, silver, and gold, as well as some jewels and gemstones, mostly azurite stones, and turquoises, you can amass about 3,900 Xenos worth of hoard.
Okay.
I would say Gul, you also help with this endeavor as well.
Mhm.
And you also roll your own 18 investigation check. Give me 1 second. I will roll for what you see here.
Damn,
Damn.
I got money.
It's so great. We're not poor.
Okay.
Did I find anything interesting?
Uh, yeah, but I can't roll, so I'm just gonna look at the. Okay, yeah. You find from the horde you have a knack for magical items, and you instantly spot a ring with a gold ring with a beautifully cut, flawlessly cut amber on it, and it's just undulating with this raw magica, and you think it's
Ooh.
might be worth something here, and you
I
pick
like
it up.
undulating. Take it.
Yeah. So
And
by the
can I make
time,
one more check.
give me 1 second. As you all do that, could I ask everybody to roll another dexterity saving throw as the ceilings begin to collapse? More and more of this is collapsing.
Because I'm not shoving anything into my bag, I just grab that one thing, and then I go over towards the eggs. I have time? I want to start shoving the eggs out of the little alcove so that they get crushed by the ceiling. That's the plan.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Ooh.
Actually,
damn.
I would say you instantly note the icicles fall on the egg. Does nothing, absolutely nothing to the egg's shell.
Sure, but it's not just icicles. The actual ceiling is falling.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
mostly
think.
the icicles, but like, yeah, okay, it's not doing as much damage. Like, let's say 90% of the damage is reduced by its thick armor of the egg.
So if we don't have time to destroy those things.
So Ghoul, you
Says
take
he,
18
shoving
points.
all the gold in its mouth.
Yeah.
Ghoul,
Yeah.
Ember, you take
Ow.
18 points of piercing damage.
I didn't make a save.
Okay, yeah,
That's not the crap.
you're fine.
How are these in the fight?
I
No.
know.
That's not how fights work.
I'm often to grab one of the eggs, but I know my cat wouldn't do it.
Ooh, we have.
Just
dragon-
as a player, I just want to grab one of the eggs.
They're big. They're like the size of wheels. I don't think anyone can carry.
Yeah, I
them.
mean,
Oh yeah, they're big.
a wormling's about. I think is a wormling medium, so they're gonna be like half the
Yeah.
size at least.
Yeah. It's just as a player, I want to grab it. The character knows he's not going.
Okay, could I make one quick check?
Yeah, well, what did you want to do?
Diamonds.
You're looking for diamonds from the horde.
Yes. Yes. Preferably within the 300 gold piece range.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Gotta get ready for that
Go.
river.
Oh yeah.
I'm-
After all you've died, I need preferably.
I'm guessing with 14, I didn't see anything.
No.
Okay, I'm staying away. Then I'm looking
11.
around there.
Okay, roll a 1d4.
Come on.
1d4 minus 1. Yeah, you find
3.
about 3 diamonds, roughly worth about what you said, the cost.
Hype.
So about
Uh-huh.
900 gold Xenos. So,
Alright.
yeah, alright, so Zeph is beginning to push out all the eggs onto the collapsing. You see about 2 of them is cracked open, and it like puckers out. You see like this very tiny, not fully developed embryos just slides across the floor and instantly gets pierced by another rock.
Yike.
But the other remaining 16 eggs are unharmed and untouched.
Yeah, I just have to leave it at this point and hope that the ceiling crushes more of them.
And it's not, because that's not how the story works.
I
It
mean,
won't be
they're all
relevant to
Russian.
us at all because
Yeah,
we're
oh,
leaving
yeah.
this place.
they're not
Yeah,
particularly
they were-
that big. You can also. All right, fine. You begin to
No,
rush
they're
out.
Pretty large.
Yeah,
Pretty
right,
large.
we should
If a
wag- we
medium
should-
creature hatches out of it, it's gotta be large.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. They will be like
Yeah.
the size of a like a massive cartwheel, I suppose.
Yeah, so it'd
Very
be quite
reminiscent
easy
of
to
what you
move it.
saw, Sorry, in your vision.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have
Uh,
a way of stopping the steam?
Like this is the eggs are akin to the center bluish egg that you saw in your vision.
Could,
Come on.
Dragon.
Yeah. What did you want to do, Nara? Sorry, I interrupted you twice.
could I just have another glimpse through the pile for anything that looks like either armor or shields that I could potentially find?
Okay.
We're all looking for useful
so,
equipment.
like, the more you say, the more of the icicles
I
gonna
know.
be pouring. So,
I know.
So this would provoke you guys staying for another round. Who would have left last round if you didn't do anything?
After I pushed everything, all the eggs into the middle, I would have
I'm looking for an exit.
grabbed Ember's arm and started pulling him out.
Yeah, as many as you
Yeah,
go
I'm
along
going.
Okay. So
with.
safety
if
would be the high
there's that-
ground. If you have the high ground, you're always safe.
Anakin,
Yeah, I'm looking for an exit. That's what Soray's
I'm
doing.
standing like around here so that in case Nora just gets domed, I
Okay.
can just.
All right.
Is that
So
the story you tell everyone as you dig through for more?
roll
Yes.
an investigation check, please.
There.
Come on.
13.
13, unfortunately, no shield, no swords. You do not find anything. But please, both of you make a dexterity saving throw. As many more and more. Both of you. 25, nice.
Ooh. Dex save 20. Hey.
Okay. Right. This time you will take half damage.
Okay.
The longer you stay, the more
Uh,
damage.
You take 9 points of piercing damage from the shield. But no, you're not buried in here yet.
Shut up. Come on, hurry up. We need to get out of here.
Technically, there's still more horde to bury. You shoved as much as you can. There's still a massive horde left. You can still keep looking if you so wish.
Yeah, but the only people who are interested in it are the people still looking.
Yeah.
So if you could mark off that 9 points of damage, both of you.
Have them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to spend one more glance as I start making my way to the city. Just
All right.
speaking through if I can find anything on my. This is
Okay.
the last thing I
I
will.
mean, Eliza
heading
probably
out.
can, right? You can run so fast. You have enough time to look
Yeah,
at
I'll
it.
begin
Yeah.
heading out at this point.
Okay.
I'll spare one more.
All right. The three of you, as you begin to search through for an exit or anything, all of you roll perception check. I guess Gordon, you can also help. You'll be arriving there right about this turn.
I think he wants to look through the gold again.
No, he's heading out.
Nah, I'm
Good
helping
enough.
you.
No,
20?
I'm the only one doing the last.
Yeah.
13.
Okay. 13, 14, 29. None of you see anything. And Eliza, roll an investigation check for the last remaining round. 17. You just hurriedly just getting pelted with more and more of these icicles and these rocks. You just hurriedly sweeping away large gold, large necklaces, large amounts of platinum and silver pieces and chalices and silverwares, and you're just digging through, and you finally find your hand hit something large and round, and you hope it's a shield or a silver plate. You grab hold of it and roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
You should be good at these.
12.
Oh, you're not good at these. You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage this time,
Yes.
and a massive ice boulder just crashes and crushes you, and you're restrained underneath it, still by the horde. By the, if you could put yourself back there. But you do have your hand is still attached. To a circular, metallic but quite hefty, more hefty than a silver plate would be, object.
Do I have enough? Like, can I easily pull it out, or is it?
You can pull it out, but you can't move. You're restrained by this massive boulder crushing you.
Can I try to escape from that in any way?
This will be next round. So,
Yes.
Ghoul,
That's fine.
you're the only one who notices that there's more rings in the interior. There's 2 of these ring slabs, stone slabs, on either side, 2 front and 2 back of the cavern entrance. Anybody will be paying attention to Eliza?
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
the
try
one
to,
that
yeah.
sees.
No, I mean I'm watching both of you because I want you. I was
Yeah.
expecting you to and making sure you come back. That's definitely a Zeph
I
thing to.
Yeah.
point out the slab. Which one's the one on the far side? The far side of the cavern.
So both of them are at the cave entrance where you when you arrive through, right? Similar to the ones that Sori and Eliza stepped on. These two are two on either side. Two front and two back, about like 5 feet apart from each other, and the two pairs are about say 40 feet apart from each other.
Okay. I
Uh,
just point them out.
all right. Next round. Eliza, you're trying to
Dash.
get out of this.
Yes, I'll try to get out of it with the thing.
Okay, roll a strength saving throw.
I
please.
run back to you, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. Roll a strength saving throw, please.
Well. And 14.
You don't have.
Yeah, I run back to her. I go back to help. So if it's a save, it's a plus.
Would you have arrived there? I guess you would use the action to dash.
This turn. Yeah, I dash.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you able to. Oh, sorry, 14. No, that's still not enough. You struggle and struggle. It's crushing you. You can't lift it up. You do your best to try and lift it. Zeph, please roll a dexterity saving throw for the following turn.
I'm just gonna keep getting hit by these.
Yeah, I'm staying here so I could heal.
Ooh.
Okay, you take 26 points of piercing damage, and this turn, Ember, Sori, and Ghoul. What are you guys doing with the slabs? Actually, no. Sori is staying behind to keep an eye out, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
As I see Zeph get hit, I'm going to be healing him.
Okay.
So literally just sort of rock him in the head.
Please do.
All right. I look
I'm
back.
going to use all of my remaining 5 points of.
My 5 remaining points.
Oh, that was a bad
Well,
roll.
those are D4. They're not D4. They're
Oh.
D6. So reroll that.
My bad. There you go,
That's better.
Much better. So, what
I've
is
got
this?
no
Sorry?
more heals.
Oh, it's your healing ability.
Healing light.
Healing light. Yeah, cool.
So I walk up and I push 2. Actually, I tell those two. Push
No,
the 2.
Ember is not. Sori is not there. You only have Ember at your side.
Yeah, I'm just slightly behind you lot.
Okay.
So I can keep an eye out.
I push 2 and I signal Ember to push the other. Go for it.
Yeah, I pushed the other two.
Okay, you push the other two. About half of the steam vents disappear, but there's still a slightly thinner steam vent that's roaring from the ground, completely covering the cave entrance. I guess
All right.
that's what what you guys do. So meanwhile, Eliza and Zeph, what you would like to do for your actions?
Let me go first. I try and rip this boulder off of Eliza.
Okay, please roll a strength check. I guess, Eliza, are you aiding him with this? Or...
I will help as much as I can, yes.
Okay, so you have advantage.
Just that strength.
Advantage. Strength check.
Yeah, but just strength. Okay.
This is a strength check, yeah.
22. Yeah, you can begin to put all your might into this and just shove it off. And with the help of Eliza pushing it off of her, you're finally free. You're still clutching onto the shield, by the way.
Yeah, and then I'll use the rest of I'll pick you up.
Thank you.
And just push you towards the door.
Yeah. And I will.
Because I think you can make
Move.
it, but I can't.
Yeah, I will move as much as I can.
Okay, so this is the next round, right?
Yeah, Eliza can get out. I need to roll again.
Okay, cool. You zoom past Zeph. Please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Thank you.
Okay, so you want to take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's better.
I would say in the next turn you'll all will be safe. So. Oh God! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
I've accidentally put the sound up a bit.
Oh.
Why have you done this?
I am very sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to turn it off and then I fucked it up. My eardrums. Okay. So you're safe. The orc lad is still at the entrance. He's just still muttering something in orc, but he's making more eye contacts with you guys, carefully inspecting all of you guys. But he's just still muttering under his breath. Miar Kalator, Miar Kalator, Miar Kalator, Vanartor. He's just muttering something, and his eyes are still shadowy. I guess
I just
roughly.
want to look to everyone else.
Yep.
Does anyone have a way to close the steam vent?
Are there things on the floor on the walls as well?
Can we actually see where it's coming out?
So you look. There's like these small holes that's gushing out these massive torrents of steam. But like half of them are inactive, as Ember and Gull are still standing on the two slabs on either side. I'm assuming you are standing still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far away are they from each other? The distance between the vents.
Like each layer is about 5 feet apart, but like the within that layer they're all like right next to each other. You can't squeeze through them. It seems it's like a tapestry of steam.
Can you guys step on these? Can someone step on these two?
Mm-hmm. And I'll hurry over and do that.
Walk up to the last vent, cast stone shape,
Okay.
and I'll seal it.
You gonna see? How many can you seal?
Huh? Well, they're stepping.
It's
to, so
lots
all-
of it's lots of little ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, yeah, that would do it. You seal about, I don't know, 5 or 6, and that would be enough to create like this one thin gap that you can use to escape. Perfect.
There we go.
A very perfect use of stone shape.
And then I just like start signaling everyone through the opening.
Yes, and I believe we start leaving.
Yes, get the hell out of here.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So the orc is also following suit, and he's keeping it to himself, but you know, his mannerisms are a lot more relaxed, and he seems strangely proud of you guys for defeating the dragon. You begin to slowly descend by the rope that was left behind by Nara.
I do have one
Yes.
question because it occurred to me, but I forgot. On the turn when I was here, because I have a whole turn and an action, can I grab something off the white dragon? I need some sort of trophy to get us into the grove. Like, look, we killed the dragon.
Sure. Yeah, I would allow that.
Just anything.
Tooth.
Like
Roll
tooth,
Yeah,
claw.
tooth.
a. Okay, roll a. I think we said survival,
Survival?
right? Yeah.
Survival.
Yeah, it's survival.
To harvest the dragon.
Ooh,
So roll a
green
survival
parts.
check. I will see
Ooh, 17.
17. Yeah, you just take your halberd, chop off his head, and you quickly grab it by its white horn. Easy enough. He has some scales on it as well as a full set of teeth. So I imagine this is the size of I don't know. God, I'm so shit at comparing things. It
I
takes me.
mean, if it's
Probably the size of a dog.
So what do we
yeah, it's
call
probably
it?
about the size of a dog.
Yeah, but then dogs come in all kinds of sizes.
Like,
A
And
microwave
like when you
oven.
think of dog, you think
German Shepherd.
no, that's too
Rottweiler.
small.
Bigger than a microwave oven.
Yeah,
How like a
Question.
regular oven?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
That
Oh
sounds about.
God!
Yeah.
What'd you grab?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to. I think I'd take like a horn with enough like extra stuff that it's obvious it wouldn't be able to still
like
be alive.
how about this? Like you chop it halfway through its head, so you take the top half, not the bottom. Like where you dissect it, where it's hinges of the jaw. So you just take the top half of the dragon and leave the bottom
Oh.
half, and then.
That's
That'll
kind of
do.
cool.
Okay. So yeah, you drag it with you. Ghoul solved the puzzle with the stone shop shape, so you easily escape
Heyo.
and begin to descend downwards. Um,
That's what these utility spells are for. And they're there to just say, "Fuck you, puzzle. We don't want to do."
I was going to have my guardian stay by and just hold some of the puzzles for us.
As
was
we
a
have.
puzzle?
Oh, that was a puzzle. Oh, I forgot.
As we have descended the rope, Nar will briefly turn and give Seth a hug.
Ah.
Yeah, hug back.
Thank you.
No worries, you
He's-
came for us.
How about we get down here and
Yeah,
see where
that's
our next
fine.
pathway is? Oh, and
Yeah.
hopefully there's not more dragons.
Zeph saved two people today. he must feel very good about himself. I don't know,
Yeah,
I
actually.
mean, we needed saving in the first place. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, at this point, we've been together long enough. I don't think he really keeps track. It's just you just do it.
Oh, right. That's fair.
Yes.
Okay, so you begin. Where would you like to go, by the way? So your next point of order. I don't know if you have the map. Goldemar.
I'll pull it up.
So you're guiding everyone. So you're like directly. You're where the dragon mark is, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to be heading towards the circle of blood.
Okay.
Can you see the
I see.
dragon mark on the map?
Yeah.
I'm not on the map.
It's in Discord.
I pinned it on Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took me like 2 minutes to make this map. Sorry, it's not great.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
That's all
about
good.
it.
As we're about the water, a lot of you look quite hurt. Do you want to take a bit of a rest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can start traveling. It's around 30 degrees northeast.
Yeah,
So
but two of your
take a
friends
slow
are
pace.
two of your
Yeah.
friends that are quite blooded.
Yeah.
The orc boy, as you say that, he slowly approaches your goal and he says, "The Blade Spire tower. It is guarded, but I can get you there safe. Guarded by giant ice spiders within the Sylvana forest."
Well, I would agree. It's time for us to rest.
But I
You can lead us there.
can. It's the least I can do to help after rescuing me from that dragon. What is your name, sir, my good sirs, if you don't mind me asking?
Do we have like a team name? I always forget.
Nope.
We're
No.
not a team.
Why don't we why don't we sit down first and let's rest for a little bit? My friend
I agree.
quite hurt. And why don't you tell us your story first? Why are you here?
He looks at you. His shadowy eyes kind of dwindled now, reverted back to his black face paint. Kind of looks like sunglasses, but with like yeah. He says, "My name is Raid. I am from the I'm from the Zutar clan. I used to travel these lands. It's quite safe, but me and my companion, we were gathering Silvarian mushrooms, and this dragon came and grabbed us both. We did not have time to escape, and Zafak is probably dead. I think I saw his corpse, but when I woke up, I just saw two of your companions. I think I have seen you somewhere. He looks at you, Guildmaster, and says,
Do I know this person?
"You don't know him. I was living in precinct 3, where you're from. Were you
Hmm?
Nomaru? Is
It's
that
kind of
you?"
looking. Sorry, friend, I don't seem to know you.
You're not called Dr. Romand? I see the semblance, and the voice is, and I sense your energy, although I might be mistaken.
I think you're mistaken, friend. I don't seem to know that name.
Well, alright. I am sorry. Um,
All right. Well, it's kind of odd. A boy in precinct 3 comes out all the way out here.
I've I was adopted and I was abandoned, and that was a long time ago. I've returned to my clan, and I've been working for Nikia, our centaur leader, ever since. And I've been practicing the old ways.
Yes, I can see the spells that you cast on from a more stable source.
I'm sorry I could not help you do anything to help you, but
How old is this person, by the way? As it look,
he's about like 18, 19, 20 maybe ish. He's very scrawny for an orc. He's still slightly muscular, but he has like a. I already described what he looks like. I don't want to go through it again.
all right.
He looks like Aragon rather than The Rock.
Organa.
He does not look like the John Cena of orcs.
Okay. Uh. Hmm. Well, you said you could lead us to this.
I can
Let me look
safely take you all to the Sylvana. I assume you're all traveling towards
Circle of Blood, yes. And
for
Scarred.
the Gormoktag.
Yes.
Hmm.
After we rest.
Yeah. Do you know any
Yes.
places where we gather some time to rest?
I mean, I feel like here's gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna come close to a dragon's lair, and the dragon's dead.
Indeed.
Well, the fact that the mountains collapsed doesn't make it. People might start wondering what's happening.
Sure,
I
but
doubt they're
how
gonna.
long is it gonna take him to get here?
Well, people that are used to the area probably less time than us.
Yes,
Plus
We
it's-
didn't hear a thing when we came up here, though.
Mhm.
Let's just find a nearby shelter thing. We can always go back to the one we used. And
Yes.
the people didn't seem to disturb us there. It's not that long a
Best
walk.
idea for now. Yeah. So we'll drag our chariots to the area that we were previously were in with the amber axe, and we'll rest there.
Oh my god, you're going back there again? That's not the way towards the.
yeah, I would
Is it that
Nah.
say.
far?
I
It
mean,
was quite far.
is there any other shelter, like mild shelter nearby, where we're just not under
I guess
open
it's
sky?
fair.
Sure,
Someplace that's, like,
make a
kinda
survival
hidden.
check. I guess with advantage because people will be helping you.
All right. 13.
13, yeah, you find a between two large boulders, an overhang from the cliffs gives you some shelter. Remember, the Gormoktag will be happening tonight.
Yes.
So this would be still early in the morning, and it would. Gudama, you estimate that roughly would take you about half a day's travel to get to. Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed. Let's just rest up for an hour or something.
Yes, we should be able to rest up for a little bit, but we might have to head.
Yes,
Soon.
indeed.
Okay.
Starts
So yeah,
at sundown.
for you spend about an hour, so it's about 10 o'clock, I suppose.
Mm.
You can roll your hit dices, regain whatever abilities you get from
Yes.
here?
I'm also going to, because the black lines from celerity will fade away after the short rest, because each
Okay.
turn only lasts until next rest. And I would first and foremost try to figure out what this thing I found in the Horde is.
All right.
This possible shield.
By the
And
way,
The
Yeah,
same thing with the thing I picked up.
that's an amazing picture you sent me. I love that picture so much, Zeph. It's so useful.
also, I would divvy up the platinum I found.
Okay, yeah. Do you remember how much you found? It's not just
390.
platinum. It's just it's
Yeah.
just it's riches, including platinum, silverware, gold. As
That much.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But divide that by, I don't know. Are you giving some to Sori as well?
Yeah, Wolfie's getting his.
So 780 worth of riches.
Yes. Each of
Technically,
us get 780 goldish worth. I think.
yeah. Let's say Xenos to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can you can trade it.
780 Xeno.
Yes.
Okay.
Heyo.
And if people are having a hard time working out what they got, so I'll offer some help.
Yeah, I'll toss you the ring.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I put
I'll
out a
pass you the
blue-
shield as well.
I put out a
I
blue
presume
crystal.
it's a shield.
Okay. So during the short rest, do you want to cast Identify
Yes.
on all of them?
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes. I'll be doing all three of them. This year, I'll be sat down on the floor with my book out, just picking up the items and spinning them around with one hand,
Okay.
turning them over.
This is an orb of scrying, a ring of telekinesis, and a shield of protection. It's like a ring of protection, but with a shield instead.
Oh.
And the shield has a Boros Legion insignia, which you identify. It has not been used for quite some time. It's the old one Ember, but you still realize it's there. It's clear from that a vanguard from Boros might have used it maybe 50 odd years ago.
It's not new, I'll tell you that much. I haven't used that insignia in years.
Yeah, and I pass each item to each person, and then let them know what I found.
Okay. Did you get it again, or do you want me to say it again?
What's the first one?
It was an orb of scrying. What you got was a ring of telekinesis.
Ooh.
And a shield of protection.
Is an orb of scrying just a crystal ball?
What do you mean? Is this a crystal ball? Oh,
like mechanic.
Yes.
Yeah, but it has
Cool.
the scrying ability to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a magic item called Crystal Ball that lets you cast the scrying.
Yeah. What do you mean? I'm confused.
Check chat in Discord.
Okay. Oh yeah. That is the item. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's about 6 inches, and you can cast the scrying spell using it.
I put on the ring of telekinesis. It goes into my form.
Are you attempting to attune it over the?
I will attune to this. Yes.
Cool.
I will also tune to the shield.
I'll attune to this. I'll unattune to the Rakdos ring.
All right. Perfect.
I believe that's about where I sort of have to go.
Okay, well, that's perfect timing to wrap it up here. Then, in that case, and then we can continue. That was successful.
Yes. You did not die.
Yeah.
None of you guys died.
No.
Close.
None of us actually went down. I went down to 2, but we didn't go down.
Because if I realised I could have healed you my first round, it would have been okay.
Yeah, we all survived. It's fine.
But it helped in the long run with the rocks falling down on you.
It's just getting battered while trying to pull Eliza out.
Yeah.
But now we won't have to. You're telling me this is great. Oh wait, should Eliza have the ring of telekinesis? Dang. Wait.
I mean,
I don't know how many magic items you have, but
I
don't
have a
think you
lot
have
of
a-
them, but
Yeah,
I have
most of them
attunement
are-
slots.
Yeah, I've only got one magical item.
because the shield will require attunement.
Yes, the shield will require attunement, but like
The ring does.
yes, the ring does. But I currently have stuff like Azorius Signet Ring attuned, so
Oh right, yeah. Like
Ring of
I have the
telekinesis.
things I have
I
that
mean,
I'm attuned to
if you
just
want
because I
to-
have.
if you want
Yeah.
to give the Scion a ring of telekinesis, the Scion will not complain.
Go full Jedi. You'll finally be
I will not fucking complain, okay?
And she can
able to
fly.
lots of people.
So
Yeah.
we've got a Jedi and basically almost an anime character. Eldritch Blast.
I
and
don't know
flies all the
if I would call her Jedi though. It's probably like a Sith, definitely.
Are you a Sith
Yeah.
Lord?
She's Dark Jedi.
You're Mace Windu.
I'm Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Mace Windu.
Mace Windu,
Samuel Jackson.
secretly Sith, confirmed.
I mean, he's Vapad, so
Honestly, it might be useful because then you'll be able to lift things in the air.
yes. I mean, it would be really useful,
All
but
right.
I'm not going to lay any claim to it unless you specifically.
I'll walk up to you and hand
Are you
Here.
swapping
Yes.
items, giving the shield back to him?
Do you want the shield?
away?
I mean, if anyone needs the extra armor class who can use a shield, it's probably you, Eliza.
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
use the shield.
Mm-hmm. Gul, are you your call?
Well, I can use a shield actually.
Yeah.
I have a shield.
Do you want the shield instead?
Yeah. Here's a ring.
Then you get the shield. Then.
Ooh.
God, he's so tanky now. Fuck.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, so Ring of Telekinesis.
Yes.
Man, how are turnips only 102 gold pieces? Fuck this.
Oh, it's devolved
What?
into this.
Oh god. no.
Already, that was quick.
Yeah,
I bought them
that's,
for
that's quicker than League.
I never stopped playing Animal Crossing, by the way. I've been
We know.
playing it
Oh,
this
yeah,
whole
no.
time.
That's why
Well,
I think it's actually. That's why he's complaining about like stream.
And he wondered why Roll 20 was so slow.
Yeah,
He's streaming and doing Roll 20.
Animal Crossing.
No, but that's on the Switch though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's on the Switch.
it's
Hey, both stream store.
I can imagine that hour for Ember literally Rin just like guided that in for it. The ghost of Rin.
I was tempted if I had Envenom to try and see if I could get up to the like Skyrim special kill, so I could get on top of its head and just jam the dagger into its eye and use the wyvern poison in its eye.
Do you want Envenom, by the way? Because I'm just keeping it in my bag to sell at the moment.
I would not mind it because it is classed as a monk weapon.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a dagger.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have it.
Yeah.
If you want it, go for it. I'll take it
I'll-
off my-
I'll take Envenom, sure.
AC 22. That's very nice.
Yikes.
Oh.
Uh,
And how much
91
is
HP.
how much?
91
HP?
HP. AC 20.
Wow, what the fuck? Is it because of the tough feat?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, the tough feat gave him, 16 HP now?
Nice.
Yeah. Just the
Yeah, I
flat-
took Resolve, I think, so I get like extra one in Constitution and I can choose a saving throw proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's con proficiency.
Before you
I
all
was
go,
also-
could I ask all of you to roll a d20, please? If you're still on roll 20.
Alright.
I'm gonna lose it now.
20.
Ah,
Yeah, I
perfect.
lost it.
Just getting lower numbers each time.
Yeah. I'll remove my
Okay, 20.
inventory.
Ember is what?
2.
2. Oh god.
None of us. Nara got 20. The rest of us got below 10.
Zeph. Goldmar is. Oh, by the way, I just been rolling really badly for you. goal because you keep leaving early, so I have to roll this for you, and I just been doing terribly. I rolled a 5 and I would roll a natural 1 2 weeks ago.
What's this for?
You'll find out.
No one actually knows.
Yeah,
No.
I have asked because I
I
asked
assume
the
it's
data.
Winds of Magic. It's that thing.
Well, yeah, it is for that, but no one knows what that actually is.
No.
Indeed.
Okay, so
I'm guessing I lose the petal that I got then.
Where are the... Yeah, while I'm on roll 20, I'll sort out the thing for N. Is it End Venom or N Venom?
end
If
of
you
it.
go, then, if you go to the magical items, it's on there right at the top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay, so you just as you're resting, you begin to see this very warmed ball, yellowy, slightly yellowy, just just zoom in into you, Nara, from
Okay.
Wolfie, which is strange.
Thanks.
I look very confused.
So do I.
All right.
All right, with that we can.
Yeah, we'll
With that
close
we
that.
can-
Next Saturday, are we playing next Saturday, right?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
That's simply the Saturday that was weird for me.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
alright. You can stay for longer at goal? Or are you going back to work?
Saturday? Yeah, Saturday I still work.
Oh, okay.
I don't do work earlier on Saturday.
I don't know because other people work or during the day on Saturday. I think 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock is the good compromise, right?
Well, I don't work Saturdays.
Who does work Saturdays? That's the question.
I
Zed?
shall
one.
be of them. This shall be fun with new telekinetic powers. Anyways,
Yeah,
See
that's
you.
it.
See ya.
See you
Say
there.
it.
I think I just
Didn't
add it as a
respond.
+1 dagger and then
Yeah.
add the
Yeah.
damage modifier separate so I
Yeah,
can toggle
change-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because at the moment it's got wyvern poison in
Yeah.
it,
The
but you need to
damage
put in
change.
poison. Yeah, one time using, you got to add the poison into it afterwards. So you got to buy poison for it.
Does it still have the Wyvern poison in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it in there.
He
Oh,
put it in there, and then obviously, because I've had it, I don't use daggers.
It-
It's just been in my.
Oh,
it
right,
was
right.
going to be for Rid's mission.
Global damage modifier name.
Yeah, I don't know what the wyvern poison damage is though, off the top of my head.
Wasn't it? It was something quite high.
7d6.
Ooh.
Well, that was a fun session, guys.
Yeah,
That went a lot better and a lot more nicer than I thought.
Guess because we had spell slots, it wasn't at the end of the day.
Yes.
yeah,
Listen, it's your fault that you walked up a ridge.
It's.
yeah.
I still stand by that decision.
Oh, you can stand by it. You can
Yeah,
stand by the one
as- As the character, yeah, Zeph would literally want to get this over and done with.
Yeah,
Well, it wasn't that. It was I don't want to sleep in a trap.
it wasn't a trap. Let's accept the facts.
Sure, but everything we've seen up to that point suggested it was. Until we realized it was because it's the white dragons there.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's what I do. We're all alive.
Also, sleeping in a white dragon's lair isn't very good either.
No. All right.
Right. Alright, let me just see whether this works then.
Yeah. I guess we never had the confirmation. Do you guys want to start early on Saturday? Later?
I don't think people can.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I think the compromise will be like 6 o'clock. Because I also have my other game run by my friend
Yeah.
Nick, and he's an absolute jerk. All of his NPCs are just him. Oh shit! This is still streaming.
Ooh.
No, Nick, I didn't mean it.
I did say like 10 minutes ago, Bo, you're still streaming.
Fuck! I'm sorry, Nick. I
It's
didn't mean to.
fine. He means it. He does this at the end of every session. He
Yeah.
slags off every other session.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
He's
it's the lead coming in.
He's
Just plain lead.
no, it's just really funny. All of his NPCs are just him.
Now he's watching what he says. He can't say the. Is it still streaming?
No, it's really enjoyable actually. I like the sessions. It's fun.
Rapid change.
Yeah.
With
That's good.
rapid
I'm
backtrack.
tracking.
Back up,
Back.
back up. Mistakes were made.
Okay, I'm gonna, let's just stop the stream.